happy anniversary. SG just kept their antlers for 2 months.
What is up? What is down? I hope you parked your brooms in an orderly fashion, dusted your gums nostrils, fed your ogres, and made sure your potion bottle is an uber-duper tightly. Happy Friday, everyone. It's the 9th of January, 2026. And I hope you're all looking forward to the weekend. Hello, everyone. Greetings. I see an Oracle who snuck in with a first. I then also see a Mew. Marud and Cassie has renewed their Atlas of Joy. Thank you, Cassie, for renewing your Atlas of Joy. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for your generosity. Hello, Taz. What's up? What's down? Hello, Yan. Enjoy your look. Scrolly. Anya, thank you so much for renewing your Atlas of Joy, too. I really appreciate your generosity, too. Thank you. Hello, French Fries. Hello, Dunkman. Hello, Uriah. What's down with you? I hope you're all good. I really do. Hiya. Oh my goodness, how's it? Oh, where do I begin of how my week has been? First week, back at work fully. It's been a week, let's put it that way. It's been an absolute week, the kind that's a bit, oh no, that's not
Warning,
groovy.
sarcasm detected.
That's
Warning,
not sarcasm.
Sarcasm detected.
It's real life.
Warning, sarcasm detected.
I've had quite the week. And guess what? I have news. Guess who's working straight after stream tomorrow? It's me. I got overtime to do this week. Such fun. Deadline next Friday. I've already done a bit of overtime all this week. I've worked through my lunch breaks every day. Tomorrow I have to work straight after stream because that's what I said I can do, and they were like, okay, then do it. It's like, oh, great, thanks. And then Monday I'm working from home so that I can work on in the evening. So the only day I'm gonna get rest is Sunday after stream. It's been non-stop, to be honest with you. There's a lot to do by next Friday. Well, I say Friday, let's be honest, everything needs to be done by Thursday night at the latest. That's how my week's been. And that's not even talking about the commute. How's it with you, Yorai? What's always down with you? Up is the weekend, down, colleagues make a new project next week, sounding like pain. Oh, such fun. I'm currently outside of Dundee on way to camp. Nice, I hope you have a lovely time. Make sure you get rest. I mean, I'm trying. I'm trying. Yesterday, I literally spent my evening redoing the house, tidying it up at ASAP. I did so many chores yesterday that needed to be done so that I can do overtime this weekend. It does make me laugh though. My boss be like, oh, don't do overtime if you're gonna be tired. I'm like, I'm gonna be tired anyway, so I may as well do it. Oh yeah, but I don't want you to do Saturday and Sunday because you're gonna be really tired. I'm gonna be tired anyway, even if I just do one day. Why not just make me really tired and then I'll catch up sleep next week? If tired, it's like, I'm always tired. Don't make me laugh. You got a new mattress today and I'm so far away from it. Bring on Sunday when I get home to sleep in it. Oh, I hope you enjoy your new mattress. I really do. I've been working 16-hour shifts these past 2 days, so I feel your vibes. I mean, it's not the same. But when I have my 4-hour commute Monday to Wednesday, It's basically like doing overtime. What if I'm tired? I don't know if tired or it's slurred. Yeah, I hear about this thing where people wake up feeling rested. And I can't relate because that only lasts like 2 seconds when I wake up and then I go, you know what, I want to go back to bed now. Because I was so inhumanely tired. I went to sleep at 8 p.m. Still get up at 5 a.m. of course, but even then, geez, yep. That was me on Tuesday. I could not keep my eyes open. I literally crawled into bed at 9, so I had no evening to myself. None. I got home, sorted out the ferrets. I ate the world's quickest food I could possibly cook. Quickly made my lunch for the following... No, I didn't, because I ran out of lunch, if I remember rightly. Yes, I ran out of lunch. And then I crawled into bed around 9, which I get home usually about, I want to say 8, half 8. Which, that's not ideal to go to bed at like around 9, if I'm honest. But hey ho, it's what you gotta do. Yeah, commuting adds up. Yeah, you're lucky you work from home. Yeah, at least you get the comfort of your home. When you have to do overtime at work and things like that, it sucks, like in the office. You get to do overtime from home. Not always, no. Not always. Technically this week I've done 3 hours overtime because I've worked through all of my lunch breaks. Plus I get in about 15 minutes before I actually start. So if we calculate that, that's an hour and a half, 3 days in a row. Because I also, I basically do an extra hour and a half worth of work a day anyway. If I don't have my lunch breaks, then I get an extra half an hour out of me. So technically speaking, I've done a lot of overtime already and it hasn't technically fully begun. I mean, yesterday I worked on a little bit as well. Today I've worked on a little bit too. Tomorrow's gonna be a long one because I'm gonna be working until I possibly can like keep my eyelids open. But usually, I mean, they tend to expect me to do overtime in the office, but I gave them the ultimatum of I can do overtime if I work from home because I'm not spending 2 hours commuting, you know? I can use those 2 hours working on at home, and they've all gone, yeah, actually, that makes sense. I'm like, yeah, it does, doesn't it? Otherwise, I can only do an hour because the later it gets, the harder it is to get back into Wales. Anywho, everyone, thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome to Smoke Up Lands. I hope you enjoy your stay. Everyone, prepare yourselves. I'll see you on the other side. Mortals to my stream. Theatre. Welcome on in. I am Ooky. Hello. Happy Friday. It's currently Friday the 9th of January 2026 and it's a glorious evening. It's chilly. It's chaotic. I'm ready to chill out and draw some bees. Well, welcome on in, everybody. I hope we're all able to chill out tonight. You know, nice little catch-up, that little thing. If you've never been around these parts before, though, I hope you're sitting comfortably upon the red velvet seats. Your snacks are crawling, your drinks are toiling and boiling. For today, we will be drawing in the Book of Subs! Oh, yes. We'll be carrying forth with page 1 and 2, where the theme is bees. The request will be reopening very shortly when we get into it, but for now they will remain closed. If you're watching in the future on YouTube, check the description. It tells you when things begin, because I'm going to yell at chat for a little while. I am. So I'm just going to get onto it, because I've had one hell of a day, and I just want to have a chat with everyone and see how everyone's doing. That's pretty much it. Yeah. So with that, I'm going to turn up the music, and we can have a little chat. Music! Yeah. Hiya! How are you all doing out there? I hope we're good. I really do. Hi, Music Man. How you doing? What's up? What's down with you? Hello, Nafora. What's up and down with you? I hope you had a lovely week. Missooky, hi, Chaz. How you doing? Our snow is all poof gone in one night. Well, at least you got some. I haven't had any snow this week. I've had ice. I'm not so keen on ice. And every single day on my commute, I've slipped. To and from work. Every single day that I've been out of the house, I've slipped. And Wednesday, I thought I made it. And then on my way home from Pole, I slipped. And I was like... So every single day, my ankles are destroyed from the amount of times I've had to balance myself. So at least you got snow. Don't give me cry face. Enjoy what you got. I want a queen. Ooh. Oh, hello. Straight in with a raid. Hello. Greetings, everyone. Hi. Welcome on in, raiders. How you doing? MB Network. What's up? What's down with you? For those who just come on in on the raid, hi. I am Ooky. Hello. Greetings. Welcome to my stream with theatre. I hope you're all sitting comfortably on the red velvet seats. Happy Friday. All time zone to you all. How you all doing? I just started, but hi. Hello. If you want to know what we're doing tonight after I do my little chatting and catching up with everybody, we're going to be drawing in the book of subs. Ooh, ah. Very shortly, though. If you want to know more, you're going to have to wait around a little bit because right now I'm catching up with chat because I just went live. How you all doing, though? Welcome on in. If you do not know what we get up to in this space, I'll give you guys a little idea. Here's the idea, by the way. Here. Oh, no. Why this one?
I know there's a mark on the chair.
Every time.
Myself.
I'm even wearing the same leggings. Actually, I'm wearing the exact same outfit.
Look at that.
I'm literally wearing the exact same outfit. I'm not even kidding. What is this? I just don't have the tooth around my neck. What is this baloney? Oh, gosh, calling me out there. The Clip Studio. Psychic as heck. Hello, DJ Night Within. How you doing? What's down with you? MV Network, thank you so much for raiding. Everyone, please go and check out MV Network. Give them love, give them head pats. I dare you. I triple dare you. I don't even think any of my mods are in yet, so I'll give you a shout out myself if I can actually write. Ba-da-da. Hello, I did it. How was DJing? Did you have fun? What you do? Tell me everything about it. I want to know. Okay, now we know Ooky only... listen, right? No one, like, double blinks at protagonists wearing the same outfit all the time, do they? They just go, oh, yeah, that is our outfit. Sort of like Velma in a turtleneck. No one goes, oh, I wonder if she's got other outfits. No, you just accept it as fact. Why can't I also have a protagonist outfit? Innit? He sung with a theme tune. Oh, you're so glorious. From MB, if you run off and do your afternoon self-care, more than understand. If you run away and take care of yourself, more than understand. But thank you so much for rating. I appreciate you. Thank you. At protagonist trousers. Protagonist trousers. Are they your one pair of jeans? Thank you, the Shahan. You're most welcome. I'm sorry if I seem a little bit low energy today. I've had a week from hell. I don't know who at work organized it, but we have a deadline next week. We just came off a deadline where we had about 5 weeks to prepare for the deadline. We've got 2 this week and next week. And it's like, okay, great, a fresh batch of shots, and you want us to do it in 2 weeks? All right, which is why I'm having to do overtime. So I'm absolutely exhausted right now. I've been so stressed all week and tired, and it just, and there's no wiggle room with his deadline because it's to client. So it's not like, oh, it's going to like someone higher up to check over the work. No, it's going straight to client. So we have to hit it because the clients are expectant. I don't know why it wasn't organized to be end of January, not the first week back to work and then the one after. Chaos. So I'm a little bit lower energy than normal. Week 2 of Jan. We used to stream on another platform. Was it Live or Mixer? I'm not sure. What do you used to be on? Blah, 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 blah. The same person that organizes Deadline My Work Hell Week is worldwide. I just don't understand who decides. Oh, yeah, you know, the first week, because usually this week is the first week after the holidays that everyone comes back, you know? But no. Let's do it immediately. It's like, oh, can't we ease into it a little bit? You know, get back up to speed. It's fine. Ooky, think about all the money you'll get. I guess it's more money in my Japan saving pot and IRL stream saving pot. So that's good. But also, I'm already tired. I got till end of February on this current project, and then I'm on another project, which I'm quite already looking forward to. But we'll see. Sim Secret TV. Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha. What am I meant to know? Changing your name and being all like, ooh, sneaky spy. I get you now. Good. Oh, nice name change. What made you want to change your name? Clients, I hope you're paying big monies for all that. Well, I am getting paid overtime. It just has to be pre-approved, so I can't just like go, oh, I'm going to do overtime tonight. I have to pre-organize my overtime. And they wanted me to do it yesterday afternoon, but I was like, no, I'm not doing yesterday because I literally just come off doing 3 days of commuting. I need my evening to like catch my life up a little bit. I'll do it on Saturday when I'm done with wherever I'm up to. Like, they don't know I stream. So I was like, oh, I'll do it Saturday when I'm done with my shenanigans. And they're like, what time's that going to be? I don't know. Sometime in the night time. And they're like, oh, is that going to be like for an hour or two? I'm like, well, I'll try and go into midnight, but we'll see. Me trying to give them an accurate time of when will I finish stream? I don't bloody know. When I feel ready to stop for the day, I guess. Paid overtime fancy. Well, it's in my contract. I don't work anywhere now that won't pay me overtime because I've done the era of doing unpaid overtime. It has no reward to it other than be like, oh, I did it, and that's it. It does not guarantee you a longer contract. It does not guarantee you to be in good standing with the company. It also doesn't guarantee you the like ultimate amount of like work satisfaction either out of it. And I hate days in lieu. I refuse. If anyone wanted to give me days in lieu, I'll be like, no, because in my job, I'll never get to use them. Because they'll always be overtime. So no, I do not want days in lieu either. I want my paid overtime. If you have me after hours, you're paying me for my time because I have a lot of other things I need to get on with. I'm gonna game and DJ. Gotcha! So it's network of me now. Gotcha. Cool. What does MB stand for then? Is an industry where overtime is standard? Yeah. In my industry, overtime is standard. So, well, I say standard. It's not always, but in a lot of projects, I can't remember the last time I haven't had to do overtime. It's been a couple of years. I want my overtime paid. I don't mind doing like a bit of overtime with like an extra half an hour here and there, working through my lunches. I don't mind those. Those don't need to be paid. But like if it's taking time out of my evenings where I could be sleeping or my weekends when I want to stream or create artwork for myself or something like that, then you're paying me. Taking me away from something I want to do. You know, that's my rest time. It's my name. Oh, I see. Oh, that's clever. Nice. Thank you, Chaos Kitten. I see what you did there. I have to go in the teeny weeny book if I can find my pen. I don't know where my pen is. Hang on, give me a second. Oh, where's my pen? Where is my pen? Oh, I don't know where my pen is. That's not good. Pen? That's not good. Where's my pen? It usually lives. Oh, I know where it is. I know where it is. Do I know? Yes, I do. It's over there. It was hidden in my notepad from the GameCube last week. In the book? No. In the teeny weeny book of biddies. Different biddy book, not subby book. Taking from your life, it should be paid. Exactly, you know? That's how I see it. I'm very fortunate to have the kind of gigs where I can kind of have some flexibility in my demands. Because freelance. So I'm going to use it. There we go. There's your name, King. Thank you. Thank you very much. Pen in the book. Oh, no. I was not going to use a fine liner. That's for the book itself. You have an apple. Apple Pen. God, that's such a good one. Did you know he come out with a new track, apparently? I've yet to listen to it, but I've heard that it's supposed to be rather good, actually. Oh, what was I going to say? I feel like there was something else I was going to mention today. No. Can't think of anything. My brain's gone kaput. Absolutely kaputted. I'm very tired. Should we just get straight into doodling so that we can have a nice good chat? Get on with some bees. Oh no, I meant to the pen. All right. No, spare me the headache, please. Oh, okay. I like his songs, so. Right there. Let's change the screen. Yeah, there we go. Hello, Trophy. How you doing? What's almost down with you? I hope you're well. Hello. I hope you're good. Right, Ed. For anyone who does not know what this book is, this is my book of subs. It's also having Case of the Fridays too, my thunder. But this is my doodle book. I have a volume 1 of this that is filled to the brim from 3 years worth of doodling on Fridays. And it's all powered by those with antlers of joy over there in chat. Yeah, you guys with antlers. It's powered by you guys. Those who decided to support me a little bit in this space by helping me keep my lights on and buying equipment for stream. Basically, antlers of joy. The normie way to call them is a sub. So for all those who have subbed, been gifted a sub, use their Prime, so long as you got Antlers of Joy next to your name, you can pop in a request into this book. And the current theme of the book is bees, which was decided last week, which was also powered by you guys. And as always, it's not just subs that can request. There is only one chat request. So if you're not subscribed and you have an idea of what you'd like to have in the book that is along the idea of bees, you can also pop in a request. But the request things are not open just yet. Let me just move my camera a little bit further down for you guys. There you are, a little bit closer, just a little bit. I'm going to have a quick run through so that you guys know what bees have been drawn so far. We have a chewing gum bee. We have a bee with too many teeth. We have myself as a bee drawing in the book. We also have a barbecue bee. We have a son of a bee. We have a panda or a bear dressed as a bee. No, it was a panda as a bee. Then we have a boo bee. Then we have a bee dressed as a dragon. We have a D20 bee. We have a bum, emphasis on bumblebee, because his bum's there. Then we also have a bee that's a doggo. We have a capital B. We also have a man dressed in an inflatable bee outfit with a kebab and a can of beer on a sofa. We have a bee on a bicycle and a bee with a train. And that's what we've got so far. And I also realized I missed one bee last week by Sasway, which is a bumblebee with regrettable hay fever. It was the one chat request and I managed to miss it. That's down to me because this is a new setup for me. Don't usually do it like this. But I wanted to experiment with doing things like this way. But anyway, those are the bees. I'm now gonna unpause the requests. I'm gonna start straight with a hay fever bee. So if you have a request, pop them in. Remember, subs, go into the sub request. The one chat one that is not subscribed is going to the chat request. I'm going to draw a bumblebee with regrettable hay fever, which will go right by here because this guy has launched a bunch of pollen. And I feel like that is absolutely fitting for the poor dude that's going to have a soggy nose. Come on, camera. Come on back to me. Or am I going to have to... I'm going to automatically think. I should be already doing that, but it's not. Well, I was going to say, because I obviously went into... into la chat. There we go. It had it on autofocus, which I don't want. There we go. Thank you guys for your requests. Right. A bumblebee with regrettable hay fever. Damn, chat had the request lined up. Chat was like, let's go! I want to see my bee! And this goes up for those who requested last week. This book doesn't work with one request per month. You can re-request. You can ask for something else as well. It counts. I just thought it'd be way more fun this way. A bee with a regrettable amount of hay fever, though. So let's give him some little, oh no, weepy eyeballs. Because I know what it's like to have hay fever. Because I get it as well. A zombie? Oh boy, we're gonna get a lot of these things, aren't we? Hi, Lunatic Goose. What's up? What's down with you? Hello, Duke. It's been a hot minute. What are Welsh cakes? Right, so Welsh cakes is when someone goes out in teeny weeny little hot pants and you can see the bottoms of their cheeks. And it has to be on a Welsh person who's speaking fully Welsh, and that's a Welsh cake. I'm kidding, it's actually a type of cake. Well, I say type of cake. The best way to describe it, it's... how do I describe it? It's like a squashed cake. It's like a squashed cake that can have raisins in it or any other like toppings inside it. Sometimes chocolate, any of the sorts like that. I think I've even seen apricot ones before now, dried apricots in them. They're like this big. They're covered in like sugar or some kind of icing powder. They're delicious. Absolutely delicious. I like the white chocolate ones. They're best halved when you are, what's the word I'm looking for? When they're really warm, when they're freshly cooked, but they're lush, proper lush. That's how it works. I thought of a silly beefy, like a bee. Yes, that's how it works, French fries. Thank you. It's all going into this sub request redemption on my screen. What I should do is have it like scrolling along the top or somewhere. Oh, you know what? I should put it down there, shouldn't I? Should I do that now? You know what? I'll do that right now. Let me see if I can do that. Let's see. Window capture question mark? Request screen. Oh, can't write. Request screen. Look at me doing admin on stream. Aren't I so thoughtful after the day I've had? I would like it to be, can I make it that? Oh, I can. Okay, and then I would like it to be seen. There we go. Now let me... Can I crop it? No, I can't crop it here. Oh no, you can't really... You're not gonna really see it very well. Okay, I'll put that on my to-do list for next week to try and sort that out for you guys. I'm well, how are you? I'm okay. I could be better, not gonna lie. I've had a bit of a week. But I'm okay ultimately. I'm alive and that's what counts, right? So Daisy Dukes, very shorty shorts, buns hanging out. Yeah, except they're not daisies because although we do have daisies, it'd be more like daffodils if we're gonna go really for it. You know? La la la. Oh, little bee with his little soggy tissue. Da, 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 da. Yes, and then I'm gonna do his little butt now. After this little line down here. I can tell I'm tired. My eyes are already getting a little bit blurry. Alive and doodling stress away. That's the plan today. That is the plan. And for those wanting more Majora's Mask, they'll be back tomorrow. But not tonight. Tonight is a doodle night. There we go. I'm gonna go with a small thing. It's been going since I've been off work. Your eyes? Oh, right. As in, like, going in and out of focus. I realized the other day that I hadn't really seen daylight in a few days, actually. It was only yesterday morning was the first day that I've actually spent more than half an hour in daylight. I was like, oh gosh, I haven't actually seen it, like, at all over the last few days because it's dark when I wake up, dark when I come home. It's not been the bestest. I'm gonna give him little tearful little bits, and then obviously we need to give him a drooly nose. Drooly nostrils, because of course. Okay, thanks. Got a new one recently, so gonna try some new foods. Oh, do it. You'll either like them or you hate them, like any foods, but I think they're good. I like a Welsh cake. Oh boy, this guy's haunted by the fact his nostrils are not gonna be able to stay all good. Oh dear. It's alright, mate. I've been there too. It sucks having hay fever. Absolutely sucks. Toilet. For a minute then, I thought you were doing a sub request. I was going to be like, how was that a bee? steep. Skibbity toilet page? Hell yeah, let's go. Unless we draw things that would go in a toilet. Oh. What's in the bowl? You could if you want. No. No. Be themed. Be themed. It's the law. Otherwise, we'll just have 6 million cakes like we usually do. How was your week, Steve? I hope it was good. Oh, so there could be many things in the toilet. Exactly, see? World is the oyster. We'll see what happens. And then a little bit of snot on this little bit of rag. There we go. Bit more tears around the eyes. Oh gosh, poor dude. I'm gonna share fiction disco and then ecstasy, making them fingers crossed. I hope you succeed. B theme. Porcelain throne. No. No, don't do this to me. I don't want to draw a toilet today. I want to draw a nice little beast. I say that. I haven't actually had a proper look at the requests yet. So I could eat those words in a minute. His little tissue right there. Oh no. Oh. Poor little guy. You're right next to the flower, buddy. It's no wonder you're gonna have a bad time. The week has been infuriating. I was gonna get some new gloss tomorrow, but now I've got a guy coming to fix my car instead. Oh yeah, I did see. Fun. I feel you there. I've had a week of it as well. Absolute week of it. That's way. There we go. That was last week's request that I managed to miss. So let's complete that. Now let's go on to the sub request. Maroon and Cassie wants a booby as well. How am I going to do this booby? So I got a booby down here. Another booby. I think I have an idea. But it's not what you're going to expect it to be at all, but I have an idea. Let's go down into the costume party down here, right? I feel like this is a good spot for a booby. Let's do this. There we are. Has anyone got lovely plans this weekend? Anyone doing anything lovely? My plans are a little bit ski-whiffed. I was hoping to have a bit of a rest weekend, you know, catch up sleep and all that good stuff. That's unfortunately not in my future because tomorrow, straight after I'm finished streaming, I'm going to be doing extra time at work. Which is a bit like, ugh. To help a workmate out. That's the reason why I'm doing overtime. It's not even to do my stuff. It's to help a workmate out because their workload is excessive. And so my boss was like, oh yeah, you could do your stuff, but ultimately we need their stuff sorted. And I was like, okay, I would have rather used it to try and catch my things up, but all right, I'll take one for the team. I'll help someone else. You know, that's what I did in the last deadline too. Let's go. And then, so that's my plan tomorrow night after stream. And then after that, Sunday, after stream, my plan is to have a quiet night. So Weeb and I are going to play some more games together because I need a quiet night where I don't see humans because I'm going to be doing more overtime on Monday, which luckily I get to work from home because that was my ultimatum to them. I was like, I can do overtime on Monday, but I cannot be in the office for it. I have to do it from home because those 2 hours I spend traveling, I can tell you right now, the moment I get home, I can't work. I'm not in a state to work when I get home from traveling because I've been up so early. And the whole day in the office, it just wipes me and I have no like mental energy for it. And they're like, that's fine, just do what you gotta do. I'm like, okay. So at least it's that, but still overtime on a Monday. And probably Tuesday and Wednesday, but hey, do what gotta do, innit? Do what gotta do. You're not doing anything this weekend. Maybe some fancy Nikki questline. Do it. Do it. It's very good. Well, I say that. It's very short, but it's very good. Highly recommend. By the way, I should probably explain because I don't think I've ever explained it. If you ever watch me drawing and I start making weird facial expressions, it's because I often mimic what the characters I draw facial expressions are. So just then I was going like, well, I was drawing because I was trying to mimic what his expression is so that I could draw it. I do it a lot. And I realized it the other day when I was on the train that I was doing it. And I was like, oh boy, I hope no one looks at me when I draw on the train because I make some right expressions. But I've got to emote what the characters are doing. Otherwise, it doesn't count, does it? It doesn't count. I have to express it because then I put full emotion into it. Do you play more, sir? Whoop booty, nice. And maybe get the Indiana Jones DLC. Ooh, you fancy pants. Do it. Do it. I just realized something I didn't get to tell you guys on Discord earlier. Weeb came home from the gym earlier. And he came upstairs and he went, like, all I heard from him was he came upstairs was going, I had an accident. I was like, oh my God, what's he done at the gym? Is he all right? You know, I started to get kind of concerned. And then I hear a thud on my desk and I look over by here next to me. Man had a trip in Smith's. Man's bought Switch 2. I had all these thoughts in my head of like, oh gosh, what am I going to have to like wait on him head to toe? No. Man decided to spend his Christmas money on a new console. And I'm so gutted that I can't even play on it until after this deadline's done. Sad. He tripped and fell into Smith. Smith's with a Y. What a sausage. Absolute sausage. He's been threatening for months that he was going to do it. I was like, oh, let's not just yet. I said to him, like, oh, I'll help pay for one. And then, yeah. he went ahead and just did it anyway. I'll be gone Feb 1st to meet my brother's girlfriend over a TTRPG game. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Ooh. What kind of TTRPG game is it going to be? There we go. Do you get it yet? How this is a booby? I'm not sure if it's pick up and downable just yet. But instead of drawing like an actual chesticle, you know what's also housed the chesticles? Bras. So so far it's a bee with a bra on its head. Because I thought that'd be fitting. There we are. Smith the Toy Emporium, not Smith the Struggling Stationers. Yes. Smith's with a Y. Smith's with a Y. Like you, absolute sausage. Absolute sausage. Oh, and Ulra, I don't think I got to tell you. In fact, I mentioned it on stream last week as well. So you all know I bought a little table so that my tower could be off the floor. My PC tower, that is. The table's too small. It was measured incorrectly on the website. It was not the size that it advertised to be. It's just a little bit too narrow. It's like the same size of where it is now. If I'm going to put it on a table, I want to make sure it fits comfortably. That there isn't going to be like much knockage room to it. And yeah, it's not right. It's definitely not right. I'm absolutely gutted. So I've had to send that back today. It's like, great. Marvelous. Woohoo. Thanks, world. Because of course that was the case. And then, I managed to, I was looking around for ages because I've been trying to find another table of the exact dimensions. And do you think I can find a table that is the dimensions I want for the tower? I literally cannot. It's either too big, like excessively too big for the space I've got, because I want to put it by here next to me. Which is not a lot of space, to be honest with you, but it's enough for a tower with a table of the right size. Or It's either not quite the right size because it's too big, or it's too small, or it cannot handle a lot of weight. So I've been like looking around like crazy, and I can't find, like, my other thought was, oh, maybe I'll get a desk, you know? Maybe I'll get a desk that can have it on the side. But do you think I can find a desk of the measurements I want? I would have to make one by scratch. And I kind of priced it out, and I was like, that's a lot more expensive than what I could do instead. So I've been looking and looking, trying to figure out what I can do, because I really want to get the tower off the floor, so I can actually access the USBs properly, instead of, like, being really awkward and kind of nearly dislocate my shoulder every time I go back there. And, I found a table that I might buy. But you wouldn't believe what kind of table it is. So it's the exact dimensions I've been looking for. Everything. At least it's what it says online to be. And it has a bit of storage space at the bottom, which I was like, that's great. Except it has a big hole on the side because it's actually designed to be a cat bed at the bottom. So, of course, the only table I can find is perfect for ferrets. So I showed it to Weave, and Weave's like, oh, so the ferret's going to be allowed in the morgue? I'm like, are they heck? But ferret storage, yes. That is the only one I could find. The only one. So it's like, of course. So I'm going to wait a couple more days, because the sale on it doesn't end until, like, the next week. Yeah, the sale doesn't end until next week. So I'm probably going to be picking up that table. It's a bit more expensive than what I wanted to spend. Ooh, that's supposed to be an A. It's a bit more expensive than I wanted to spend, but honestly, if it's exactly what I'm looking for, fine. Fine, you know? Imagine cable nibbles. Oh, the ferrets don't chew cables at all. There you go, Cassie. There's your booby. It's a bee with a bra on its head. Hope you like some. Right. Who's next? Bride of Bee. Bride of Bee, as in like Bride of Frankenstein. Okay. Let's do on this side. Let's do around the edge. That's so cute. Oh, thank you, Zilla. How you doing, lovely? What's up with you? I hope you're good. Maybe you or Weep should enter your DIY phase and build one yourself. Well, I could. I actually got the skills to be able to do it. It's just I don't have the tools. And also, I don't have the mode of transport to go and get, like, wood myself. So I have looked around to see if I can get the kind of wood I need and the size and dimension I want, and then also like get to like someone like B&Q to get the cut. But it works out significantly more expensive because I'd have to get taxis as well, you know, to be able to transport stuff. So doesn't quite work out. Doesn't quite work out cost effective enough to do what I want it to do, you know. These sounds on my TV stand, but my granddad made. It's high enough to sit a PS4 and a keyboard under. Nice. Well, technically, this desk is designed to have a tower underneath it on my left, but this new tower is so large, it's quite tight to the back of it. Like there's a metal bar that goes around the back, so I can't access the USBs easily. And I also don't want to have to keep shifting my PC tower, which is really heavy. Like actually really heavy. It's the heaviest tower I've ever had. I don't want to keep like shifting it to plug something in, because that's really annoying, especially when you're trying to like problem solve something. It's just a point of like waste of time. It's like, you know, you're thinking of Bride of Chucky, but that works too. Oh, I thought Bride of Frankenstein. Bride of Chucky? So you want a doll of sorts. We'll see how that works. We'll see how that works. We'll try and do a doll bee. Or maybe we'll do a mix of both. A doll bride. Maybe we'll do that. Ferret storage, ferret brain. Yeah, my brain just went, oh, perfect for ferrets. Which technically, if I do get it, which is looking likely, I guess it would be really good future-proofing for when the boys are old men and they're going to inevitably live indoors with me. So I guess it kind of works out, maybe. Hi, lasers. How you doing? What's up? What's down with you? I had to chew cables though. I like to chew cables too. I'm amazed these headphones have lasted as long as they have. I was thinking Bride of Chucky. You can do either, your choice. Well, I'm gonna mix both. I am gonna mix both. If I can, because, you know, I gotta draw everything up without reference. So I look at PC Snap, but now I'm like, should I wait until RAM prices drop for the 6,000 to come out next year? Honestly, Aura, I think whatever you get is gonna be an upgrade than what you've got right now. To be honest with you. I don't think you'd be at a massive disadvantage if you just wait for 6,000s. And I also don't think you're gonna be at a disadvantage if you just buy one now. Because you'd be needing an upgrade for quite a while. You know what I mean? Anything would be an upgrade to what you have right this second. So I think you should just do it now. But obviously shop around till you find a RAM that is a price you want. I finished Delicious in Dungeon this week. I actually watched an anime in a week. I actually did it. I'm an actual DJing again. Hooray! I finally watched Delicious in Dungeon. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. It's really fun. It's a bit brutal at times, if I'm honest. But it's a really fun anime. It's one of those ones that I feel like you can watch in the background and not feel like you're missing too much, if that makes sense. I thought it was quite good. I really liked it. Really, really liked it. I won't spoil it, of course. But I thought it was quite good. Very, very fun. Every episode's like half an hour, if that. So it made it a very fun one to binge. You want to start free Ren? In the back of your mind, I think you should just do it. Even if it's just one a day. I think you should just do it. Then I watched another anime as well this week. Started watching one that's coming out weekly at the moment. God, what is it called? That's my phone. I'm going to look up the name a second because it's a name that's quite lengthy and I haven't quite memorized it yet. Where are you? Where are you? Starts with a Y. And then, yo. No, it's not Phil. I watched it just the other day. I'm checking chat in case someone writes it. This is it. Shibo Yugi, playing death in games to put food on the table. Just started watching that. Only episode 1 is out so far. So I decided to watch it. That seems like it's gonna be quite brutal. A little bit dark and a little bit achavi. So in that case. I would put a load of trigger warnings in it though. It definitely seems like it's going to be a bit of an achavi. Proper achavi maybe at some points. But I found it quite interesting. The art style in it's interesting too. It's got very pretty eyes. Very pretty eyes. And then some of the animations doesn't have line work, which I thought was quite interesting. I'm curious to see what the next episode is going to be like. It's either going to be really pants or one of those ones that I think I'm going to quite enjoy. But episode 1 is out on Netflix right now, if anybody wanted to join in on watching some anime. And then, that's it. Now I'm on the hunt for another anime to watch. I'm not sure which one to watch yet now. I want something that is chill enough I can watch it at work. It's coming out every week, yes. Coming out every week. So episode 1 dropped this week. So I'm guessing episode 2 will drop next week. Like a brutal, interesting. Yeah, I think it's worth a look at. Just to see if you like the vibe. We've just watched it today. Actually, beat him at watching something. You finished Free Ren yesterday? What did you think of Free Ren? I'm quite excited for the next season. I really liked Free Ren. It's not usually my type of anime. But I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. I found it very soothing, despite how grim it is. I'll wait till I can binge it though. Okie dokie, fair do. Or you can start watching it and joining on weekly discussions in the Anime Club section of Discord. Maybe. Really good. quite sad and deep at times, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, it's a very thoughtful animation. It's a very thoughtful anime. Very thoughtful. It's a bit of a slow burn, I'd say. Very heartfelt. Very heartfelt. It has I don't know, just enough to make you go, ooh. It's not so sad that it makes it hard to watch. I really liked it. Really liked it. I found it quite soothing to watch, very humanizing in a weird kind of way. A bit grounding as well. I quite liked it a lot. Like a lot. I'm gonna say it again, I like it a lot. I've been pretty fresh into watching Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, how was that? I have a friend though. Remember I told you guys about Kureiji who gave Weeb and I a tour around Tokyo? They were our tour guide. Kureiji is obsessed with haiku, I think it's called. And so I posted it on on Instagram, like, what should be the next anime I watch? Because I don't really know what I should watch next. And immediately, Kureiji was like, haiku! I was like, maybe I actually will. Maybe I actually will. It's on Netflix. I guess I don't have any excuses to not watch it now, do I? I'm quite enjoying it. Halfway through season 1, and I've been told I need to hurry up and finish it so we can watch season 3 together. Nice. Well, hurry up then. I've been thinking I should probably finish watching Spy Family. Spy Family is one that I've quite enjoyed the few episodes I've seen. I think I've only watched like 10 episodes. I think. Should probably watch more because I would die fan, yeah. At least so far. And then what else was there that yeah. It's just one of those things. It's hard to find anime that you can watch in public. Do you know what I mean? There was even points in Delicious in Dungeon where I was like, I don't need to watch this, but I'm gonna skip through this because there's a lot of anime. If you know anime, you know what I mean when things get a bit too anime. Yeah. I have to skip through those bits of work because although I'm unbothered, I don't know if my workmates are unbothered. Right, this is supposed to be a doll, so I need to think about it. Or if it has a bee head and a doll's body. Ooh, that'd be weird. Let's do it. And then it's gonna cut in by here. Seems like gamers seem to like the source material and have passion for the animation. Oh, that's always fun. I like it when an anime has a slightly unique art style to it. I find it quite fun to be like, ooh, this is visually different. Ooh, ah. Right, there's its arm socket. The other arm socket. And then we go down here. Do another little joint. The elbow socket. Same with here. Guess we're going a bit ball jointed rather than a plastic children's toy, but you know, that's okay. I'm fine with that. I think there's anime that you can watch outside other than Dragon Ball. No, there's plenty of anime you can watch out and about. It's just finding those ones. There's a lot of anime you definitely can watch out and about. I say Delicious in Dungeon you can mostly watch in public. Apart from like maybe 5 minutes of one of the episodes was a bit, ooh, I maybe shouldn't watch this at work. Because I often have my phone underneath my work monitors, just underneath, just so that I got somewhere to rest my eyes when I'm waiting for something to render. Just for a little break. And plus there's something to listen to, because, I can't listen to music all day at work. I find it gets a bit irritating for me. I like listening to music when I'm walking or traveling, but when I'm working, I can find it a little bit too distracting. And also at work, a lot of people like to tap me on the shoulder and tell me something. And I find I get really irritated if I have to take my headphones off and pause my music when I'm in the zone and grooving. And I have to take my headphones off for a conversation about something. And I'm like, I can't do it to myself. So unless I know I'm definitely not going to get bothered, Those headphones, I can't listen to music. Can't do it. Because otherwise I get a little bit irritated because like you're ruining my groove and my focus. Same with audiobooks. If I know I'm definitely not going to get bothered, then I can listen to an audiobook. If I'm going to get bothered every 2 minutes, which has been happening a lot at work, a lot of people flag me off my work because it's either my supervisor wants to talk about something about the deadlines, or it's another workmate who needs help, or anything like that. I have to take my headphones off and be that being, you know, that someone needs. So I haven't been able to listen to anything. So I find anime or like a junk TV show to be like the best thing to listen to while I work. Otherwise, spaghettis, you know? Listen to music a lot in the office because people be yapping, but I watch streams or dumb shows when I'm home. Nice. I can't do streams at work. Can't do it because I want to chat and I can't chat when I'm at work. If I'm watching from home, it's a bit different because I can have them on my third monitor, so I'm a bit more like, yeah. Otherwise, no, I can't do it. And that's why this is what your parents walk in? Yeah. Well, I started watching... What did I start? I had Love Actually on in the background at work. That was a wrong move because there was full-on nip nops out. I was like, oh boy. Oh boy, I did not know this this show had that. Great. I say this movie had that. Did you know that? Love Actually has nip nops out. I did not know that. I learned a lot that day about Love Actually. It's not one to listen to at work. You watched Underworld 2 yesterday. Oh, how is it? How are you enjoying it? Let me watch anything while at work anyway. That's one of those not done things. Fair enough. I just have them on my phone. Out the way. Down underneath my monitor so I can still work and look down if I need context of like knowing what's going on. But I've gotten very good at literally not having to look at my phone at all. Hi, Lamp. What's up? What's down with you? I hope you're good. Nice to see you. Happy Friday. There you go. Get those knees in. Oh, I've been talking to the MTC. Talking to the lads. I've been throwing out some ideas with them all. And they seem to be up for some of my shenanigans. I've pitched them. So potentially expect some chaos when the weather gets drier. Because we may be having some shenanigans on the horizon. Not much. Mostly down, Bessie. I feels that. I feel that. Guess who has to do overtime tomorrow? It's me. Woo! Overtime. Such fun. Loves it. Loves it. But I'm also having the most awful cramp in the entire world. Oh, it's triple whammy this week. Triple whammy. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Jenny can't wait for the weather to warm up already. Soon. You feel the warmth a lot sooner, don't you, in the year? If I remember geographically. So hopefully not very much longer until that warmth starts creeping in again. For you. I, for one, want the heat to stay away for a little bit longer. The client very appreciate all the work you're putting in. Here's hoping. I hope my efforts are being seen. To be honest. Not even by client, but like by my fellow workmates. I hope people are able to see that I put a lot of effort into my work. So here's hoping. I do love the cold and the dark. Gotta have the balance. See, I want it to be dry, not too warm, but I also want to see some daylight. I know being a goth means, oh, you must love the night. I love the night, but I do need balance. I do like seeing a little bit of change of time. Too much night is a bit too much, you know? Which I basically do not see daylight. Which, again, I love the night. I love looking at the moon. I love seeing the stars. It's my favorite time of day. But I do need a little bit of daylight. Just a little bit. And definitely sooner, yeah. Also way harder than everyone. Further away from the equator. Exactly, yeah. Gotta have the balance. Yeah, you and your dark office especially. Yeah, I gotta work in no blinds open. I say that, my current office, where I go to work, they like to have the lights on full blast above my head. So I've had to steal Mr. Ooky's hat. You know, the clone with the fisherman hat that says, fish fee me, women want me. I have to wear that at work to block out the light from above so that I can, like, actually look at my monitors for longer periods of time, because otherwise I get a migraine. So that's been interesting. I've already made my workmates laugh about it. You'll get rid of it. A few of them have. And I forget to take it off sometimes when I'm walking around the office, like when I go to the loo. And I'm like, it's only when I go to the bathroom and I see myself in the mirror, I'm like, I probably should not wear this walking around the office building, if I'm honest. It's it's a conversation piece. Everyone, that's Abbott's due in 19 seconds. I'm going to quickly go to the bathroom and implore you all to do the same. Go to the loo, do a poo, go and get a snack. Go get something that's good for you. I'll be right back. I'm going to leave you guys on this screen because I'm not going to be gone that long. But Abbott's are about to happen. So prepare for it. I'll be right back. Give me like 2 seconds. I'll turn over the music for you for a minute. I'll be right back. Hiya. I told you I wouldn't be long. Told you I wouldn't be that long. And how do your workers feel about the hat? Well, they haven't said anything about how they feel. They just laughed at me. And then one raised their eyebrows at me and that was it. Which, you know, is actually the correct response to have, is to say nothing. If you haven't got anything nice to say. So, yeah. Not a bad result. I have noticed when I walk around the office, I do see a couple more raised eyebrows. And I'm like, I need to remember to take the hat off. They still funny to me. Hey, nice hat. Didn't expect you to own this with your aesthetic and whatnot. Thank you. It's actually from my brother. Honestly, I had to explain it because one of my workmates was like, I didn't recognize you with a hat like that. Because I don't wear hats like that. I was like, oh yeah, I had to get it for a special occasion. And they looked at me and they're like, special occasion? So I had to explain it then, didn't I? Because my tism came out and I was like, oh, you asked me a question? Here's the regurgitation of the truth because I struggle to lie. And I gotta say things so matter-of-factly. Gotta be matter-of-fact. So I told them the matter-of-factly of why I own that hat. And they looked at me and they're like, right. Yeah. The content info dump. I bet they regret asking me about it. But there we are. By the way, there's our Bride of B, aka our Bride of Chucky / Bride of Frankenstein mix doll thing for Music Man. 8, 9, 1. There we go. There you go, Music Man. I hope you enjoy. Your Bride of B. It's a masterpiece, thank you. The body proportions are a bit wonky, but you know what? How often do you see a bee that's a doll like that? You know, I think it's fine. Let's give you your single toe back. And but damned, it's a bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna. I think I'll put it next to the panda, yeah? I should. I'll put it next to the panda. I love it if one of my coworkers had something like that. I think your coworkers might surprise you one day. Honestly, one day I'll take my sunglasses to the office just because those lights are so bright. I honestly would recommend a cap because it just shields. Like, if you put your hands by here, you'd be amazed by just how much light gets, like, out of your eyes. It really does help a lot. And now they think you're insane. Why would they not think I'm insane already? I literally come to work with bright orange shoelaces with bat wings on them. I have a backpack that is also bright orange with a jack-o'-lantern face. I literally do my makeup and my hair exactly the same, often in buns because I like to wear my hair up when I travel. My desk has a squishy capybara as well as my pom-pom-perin that actually has a bum hole on it, phone holder. I have my desk mat also out. I have my purple bat blanket and I change into my slippers when I get in and heat up my hot water bottle for my lap. And I just sit there all day working and eating. I think they all think I'm a little bit odd, especially when I pull out a Dr. Pepper instead of a coffee. A bumblebee tuna. What's gonna have to be a bit of tuna in it? No, that's normal, is it? Noted. Bumblebee tuna. A tuna. Suffering because the NT people don't get it, though I'm pretty sure we have a few non-diagnosed NTs. We're sitting there, nice and peaceful in the morning, in the dark. Yeah, I would recommend getting a hat. And then if someone wants to say something, just be like, well, I need it because I can't see things very well. That's normal, it's just where I work. I mean, I work in the creative industry, so I'm pretty sure I'm pretty average, to be honest. But I do see them raise eyebrows when they realize I don't have kids at my age. I don't have a mortgage. I own ferrets. I go pole dancing once a week for fitness. My weekends are spent screeching on the internet to people. I play games every waking second. I watch far too many movies. I dress up for fun. A lot of them are very, well, at my age, a lot of them have houses and kids. I am not one of those things. I'm not many of the norm, to be honest. It's a great life if you ask me. Well, I'm having a great time, so it makes sense. It's not a tuna! Oh, okay. Not a tuna, is it? All right, then. How about this? Sun comes in and bang without warning and lights on 1,000 suns. Wear a cap. Or at least give it a go. It's a fast way to figure out. Or a bucket hat. Bucket hats are cute. How's Stardew at the moment, Stevens? I'll do this. Over there. Lovely. So, I'm thinking tomorrow's not going to be a particularly long stream day because of the fact I have to work in the evening. So tomorrow's going to be like an average length stream. And same with Sunday. It's going to be kind of short because I kind of need some time off to rest for the week I've had and to prep for the more overtime. Mary and Kitty married Daddy and Sebastian today. Oh, that's nice. And my congratulations. Who are you marrying? There's one correct answer. And we keep blocking off Ark's cabin. Oh. Why? Makes sense, Ooky. Self-care is important. Yeah, it's just one of those weeks. It's the nature of my work. Sometimes I can stream a lot. Sometimes I can't because of the day job. But, oh, that's it. I've had some news for you all. I've had some news. I've signed another contract. I'm now working until end of June. It's been a week. It's been an absolute week. So instead of it being end of May, I'm now confirmed until end of June. So, woohoo! Woohoo! So definitely not going to TwitchCon. Because there was a little moment where I was like, ooh, could I squeeze it in? Oh, I might be able to squeeze it in. And definitely not. Definitely not. It's a no-go because it's going to be a deadline time. Ooh, but also, ooh, you better go to... I can't. It's literally going to be like the final month on the project, which means deadlines. And I can't leave my team on a lurch. I don't like doing that. I have ethics. I have loyalty to the team. I can't help it. I like being a cheerleader for my team and helping out as much as I can, especially on the run to deadlines. And doing whatever I can to help us get over that goal, you know? I'm a workaholic. I can't stop. This is because it's funny. Oh, I see. I'm marrying Penny. Nice, nice. It's just been a week, you know? It definitely has been a week. Get that juicy streamer backpack? Well, yeah, that's exactly it. For me, I'm a bit like, okay, it's an extra month of working, which I didn't... I kind of wanted to have some time off, if I'm honest, because this is one of the longest contracts I've done in a while. And it's been back-to-back a lot of deadlines. And I kind of need some time off to recharge. But at the other side of it, it's another month of income that can go towards an IRL backpack or making myself one, you know? So it's kind of like, oh, if anything, it's more money towards a vlogging setup / IRL, because I want it to be both vlog and IRL setup, so that when I go on holiday, I can vlog maybe instead, you know? It doesn't have to be IRL. So it's like a double whammy thing. So you guys know I like to document where I go and stuff and having a little show and tell. And that would just be a cool way to do it, you know? So we'll see. We'll see. They're working the gays during Pride too. At least the gays are getting paid. Woo! Me Tuna Bumbles. It's a brand. You never heard of it? But let me tell you, it has the most delicious bee bumbles you could ever eat. It has a little punch to it, but it's actually recommended you don't eat them at all because the punch is a little bit too stingy. And in fact, people tend to buy the bee tuna bumbles to release them into their gardens because it makes their flowers look way nicer, you know, like a fertilizer. But rather than fertilization, it does pollination and it's glorious for it. I still don't know either. I'm gonna try and see if I can go to at least an evening pie thing just to meet up with people. Oh, I think you should. If you're able, go and meet Mew. Mew's going, it seems. So you should go and check out Mew. Go meet Mew. But I definitely think you should. Even if it's just to go to evening parties. Like, just doing that stuff, you know? Gets you out the house on an adventure. And at the very least, you need a month or two off. My plan is, because now it's end of June, right? So that technically means I can get July, August off. Which means I'll be off for my birthday. Which that would be ideal. I would love to have August off so that I can have my birthday, streamiversary. Hopefully get like maybe a month of work, because then I can have hopefully October off. So that we can actually have a proper Ooktober. Because that would be kind of rad. Because last year I felt like I didn't get to really celebrate Halloween. Well, I did, but not in the way that I would do it, you know? Because I am lady of the Halloweens! I love me some Halloweens! And I didn't get to celebrate it properly, apart from with the lads. I think that was the most Halloween-y event I got to do, really. Outside of all the horror games, so I really want to go and, you know, stretch my arms out a bit, do some scary stuff. My friends keep telling me I can't be an anime character. Then I remind them that write my name in cursive is my signature move. With the power of friendship. Oh, rude. How dare they lock off your dreams. How you doing, Lord Chris? What's up is down with you? I hope you're good. Yeah, basically the same thing as posting on Instagram, but with more movement. Yeah, exactly. I just think it'd be nicer because then I could do what I really would rather do, and that's like quiet vlogging. Like I can't imagine myself being someone who's gonna be like talking to the camera the entire time. I just want to do quiet vlogging. I have my camera on me, I record things that make me interested, maybe have my mic on my chest and just keep it cozy. Narrate it after or something about my day. We will probably take his laptop when we go on holidays because he's still got to work when we go on holidays because he works 7 days a week and he can't actually take time off. Like he can kind of do half time, but so long as he's still keeping an eye on things because he's like a manager of sorts. Well, he is actually a manager. He always got to be constantly working, even if he's not actually working. He's still got to keep an eye on what's going on. So he'll probably take his laptop, which means I can probably steal his laptop and edit on the go, which that would be kind of cool. If I can convince him to let me do that. All for the pollination because God knows we need more native biodiversity. Hell yeah. It makes me really excited when I get to see a bug out in the open. If I'm honest. Like really, really excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a bug. Hello, Odd Chappy again. How you doing? What's always down with you? I hope you had a lovely one out there. Hey, you did a ton of cool makeup ideas out there. That's true. But like, what if I can make Halloween bigger? I may be collaborating with the MTC boys again. I've pitched some more things to them. And they all seem really well up for it. So I'm like, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it all goes. Because it would be kind of nice, you know. Doing good, just relaxing. How about you? I'm chilling. This was the aim. I've had a hell of a week. Hello, Sleeping Hound. How you doing? What's up with that with you? I hope you're well. Pollinate your garden with bubbles. Okay, I can't fit in the rest of that, but there we go. This is for Damned Man. It definitely did not turn out the way I thought, but that's okay. Damned. Oh, I put the end in the wrong spot. It's a D. Damned. Man. There you go, Damned Man. There's your bumblebee tuna. Ooh. It's a pollinator. It's a tin of pollination, and they pollinate via bubbles. Because we all know fish breathe bubbles. I'm a scientist. It's known. Let's give you that toe back. A beef. Beef for Chaos Kitten. All right. I got an idea. Same, never have a day off. So taking the laptop with me everywhere I go. Yeah. That do be the way when you work up a higher role, unfortunately. Until you get to such a high role where you can pay people to do things for you. Manager of sorts, the type of manager that's, yeah, basically, he manages a lot more. He's like, the best way I can explain it, he's kind of a manager of like multitude of different communities. He's a manager of a manager of a manager, while also managing his managings. There's a lot of management on the go. Beef, 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 beef. Beef. Starting strong with the eyes. Steal his laptop until things pop off. Yeah, basically, that was my thought. Especially if we go to Japan again. It'd be nice if we could do some quiet vlogging. And edit as we go. Because we would like to go for a lot longer next time. And who knows, maybe I'll be able to vlog our trip to America this year. So we've got to go to the US. I don't really want to, but we are going to the US for a friendo's wedding. Gotta be there for the friendo, innit? Innit? I generally smile so hard whenever I see a bird that isn't a pigeon, especially sparrows. Honestly, I smile when I see a bug. I smile when I see any bird. I smile when I see fishies. Anything that isn't, like, human. I get a massive kick out of it. I'm like, oh, the world. Ha ha ha. Mother Nature, yeah! Get really, really excited. Okay, sure, that's the face. Had to go with the Ace Ventura reference. I like it. I like the bee tuna, bumblebee tuna. Just here, everything she said is true. It's true. I am a scientist. Believe in me. Sorry, I just had to. There we go. Gotta love beef. Doo-doo-doo. Wonder what the hell that was then. I was like, what? Okay. I guess we're back on the Cult of Lamb music. I really should play that game at some point. And find out where do all these tracks go? Some random playlist I got. Manager. The word manager means nothing to me now. Manager. Oh, that was a very short track of chaos. Okay, sure. Sure. Good. Music wants you to roll fast. I just took your live cut off 2 hours ago. Only 2 hours ago. Oh my. Is it officially the weekend now? I got an idea. Pretty sure this is combat music. I have not got a clue. Sounds like combat, but is it combat? Can't wait for the queen bee. I can't wait to see how that one's going to turn out either. Actually, very... starting to fill in on the gaps a little bit. It is a bit... Ooh. Right, let's do this. Yes. Fill in his snoots. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Make his nose a little bit shiny. Okay. Do you see what I'm doing? I hope you're catching what I'm putting down a little bit. Might also be wombat music. Wombat! Oh, yeah, it's true. I think... No, I don't think wombats have a chill vibe. I disagree. I think wombats probably have an unsuspecting, chaotic kind of soundtrack to them. You know? I'd imagine wombats' music would be kind of chill. And then so you have a moment... And then they go back to lo-fi. Is what I'd expect. Moments of chaos. Moments of chaos. But also not quite. I can see that. Yeah. Kind of like meerkats. I'd imagine meerkats' music would be quite slow and steady. Until there's chaos. And then it's like the music gets sped up times 10. And then it would slow down again when things are all back to normal. Remember what I said last year? I was excited about this promotion. Can someone go back in time and slap me? Is it worth it though, Mew? Is the promotion worth it? Are you getting to live a little bit more? Getting to indulge in a little bit more things? Think about your pension. You're gonna get a good pension. No? Oh. Well, this sucks for you then, I guess. Oh no. I remember long ago, somebody asked me, where do I see myself in 10 years working in this industry? And they're like, do you think you want to become a supervisor? And I was like, no. I don't think I do. Unless, like, maybe I'll try it once. But I don't think I want my actual job title to be a supervisor. And they're like, why don't you want to be a supervisor? Like, because that sounds like a lot of work. I feel like I would be a good supervisor personally, but also I don't really want to be one because I kind of like just being told what to do. I just doing the thing, you know? I don't want to have to manage other people. I feel like I do enough of that anyway. It's like, no, I just want to keep it chill. I just want to be a compa. I don't see myself working up the chain, to be honest with you. There's a part of me that's like, oh, I guess it'd be kind of cool for experience to try it. But also, I'm kind of content where I'm at. I like knowing what my job title is. I like doing what I'm doing. I like being told what I need to do. And I'm just like, I just like being, I guess, it's gonna sound savage, I like being a button pusher. I like pushing the buttons to make things do things. I don't want to be the one who tells people what buttons to push. I like not having to think about all that stress. Sometimes I'm like, maybe it'd be cool, but honestly, I don't think I would want to do it full time, being a supervisor. I'm just in lots of meetings, managing clients' expectations. I'm to have a lot of hard conversations with people if they're not working up to what I need them to be. The stress of deadlines constantly looming. I mean, I have the stress anyway, but at least I'm not the one who's like having to make sure everyone's working towards it, you know? It is a bit of that, you know? What's this pension you speak of? Sounds like a myth. Do you not get a pension? Oh, wait, I was reading as Mew. I would expect your job to give you a pension, Mew. Being always working sounds like a pain. Yeah, same reason I don't want to progress beyond senior dev. I like writing the code, not seeing the meetings. Yeah. And I think that should be perfectly valid because I was looked at really weird when I said, like, I'm content with just being competent. Like, you're content with just being competent? Yeah. Is that a bad thing? I feel like there's always something to learn in my current job role. There's always something to improve on. I can't see myself ever getting bored. And I don't think it's a bad thing to not want to be like the top of the chain, personally. Chaos. Oh, I forgot the number, 86. Here you go, Chaoskin. There's your beef. I hope you like them. I hope you do. Ooh, there's a bit of a slam. Just tell me what I need to do and I'll be a happy little camper. Yeah, I feel like my job in in my life in general, I do so much organizing of stuff that I just, when I go to work, I need to have one less responsibility. Oh, although saying that, I do have responsibility at my work, but I don't want to be the one that has the, I don't know, like one less responsibility in my life, you know? When I feel like I have so much of it already. You know how stressful it is to tell people things? Give them instructions? God forbid. Talk to people? Yeah. Managing managers is the most frustrating job ever. They are a bunch of know-it-alls. And since I'm a know-it-all, it gets to me when someone complains about my process, trainings, the documentation. Yeah. And if I'm accountable, and everything goes to poop, I love my job, but it's crazy. I feel that. A team knows-it-all is a very stressful environment. Oh, I get it. I work with know-it-alls every so often, and they like to try and tell me what to do, and I'm like, I mean, that's nice and all, but I like the way I do it. I worked with somebody who is I'm technically senior to them. I'm senior to them, especially in what I was working medium-wise. I had far above seniority in experience, and they tried to sit me down to educate me on something. And I had to be like, yeah, I do know how the process works. I've done it multiple times before for like years. And they were like, no, I will sit you down and teach you this. And I was like, you don't need to. I have my process. It works quite well for me. I can show you what I do. And they seem very convinced that I don't know what I'm doing. And I had to be like, I don't mean to pull out this card. This is going to sound really up my own bumhole, but I have been doing this particular kind of work for this many years. I've worked with this company before, so I know how things go. I know what kind of expectations there are. I'm very well versed in this medium. And they were like, no, but you need me to teach you this. And I was like, I don't. I didn't even ask about it. I didn't even ask you to teach me how to do that. You were the one who basically told me I had to learn how to do it. I was like, I already know how it works. I've used it in my last lot of jobs. No, there's actually a better process. No, you need to know. Okay, you just want to be a know-it-all about it. Okay, cool, whatever. Yeah. If everyone wanted to be a manager, we would have no one to actually do the work. Yeah, not everyone wants to slave away at work by climbing up the corporate ladder. Some of us just want to work and be done with it and go back to living our lives. Yeah, I just like working and going home and not having to worry about the next day, you know? And listen, I've been here for 10 years. I think I know what I'm doing. Yeah, that's how I feel. I've literally been in this industry for basically 10 years, I think. But it's like, I also know what I've been doing. I don't need to be... Well, I do need to be taught because there's still lots of things I need to learn, but there's some things I don't need to be taught on because I'm well versed in them. Like way overly well versed to the point that it's just muscle memory. Hey, there's moments, yeah, I hit them with that. Well, the thing is, I was talking to them in like face to face. I don't even know how we ended up in the conversation. Oh, that was it. I asked them, have they had any experience on this medium before? And they said, no, not particularly. I was like, have you ever watched their previous work? And he confided that no, he hasn't watched their previous work recently. So I gave him some films that he should watch. And he's like, why don't we do this process? And I said to him, because it looks weird with this medium. And he was like, yeah, but isn't it weird that we don't have that? And I was like, in live action, yes, but in this medium, no, we don't need it. And it's also a stylistic choice as well. It just makes things a bit muddy. And that's when they ended up on the process of trying to teach me how to use a node. And I was like, I know how to use the node. I'm not a junior. In this particular part of the industry, I'm technically senior in what I'm doing. Like I'm at that level where I'm basically starting to clock over from mid to senior. I'm like there. And yeah, no, they really wanted to sit me down and teach me, and I was like, you don't need to. You really don't. I'd rather just crack on with work, if I'm honest. If I need help, I'll ask. I didn't even ask. The only thing I need you to do is shut the hell up. Yeah, did someone tell them to teach you? Yeah, no one told them. They decided that I needed to be taught, and I was like, I didn't even ask, but cool, whatever. By the way, Rex the Dragon wants a zombie, so let's do a zombie. For a guy like that work, he's always got to be right, to the point where a lot of us started ignoring his code review comments without even reading them. Oh no. It's a shame, because I'm sure they got some things to like, that would be really helpful to teach. But because they've made an absolute booty of themselves, it makes it really hard to like wanna be around that person, innit? It makes it a lot tougher. A lot tougher. I was like, oh, can't you just be chill and normal? So you didn't even know, bro. That's some next level entitlement. Yeah. Didn't even understand. There's like lots of things I was mentioning, and they were like, oh, I didn't know we do that. It's like, yeah, that's. I'm surprised you didn't look up the company's previous work to have an understanding of how things were done previously. And they're like, yeah, no. I was like, okay, each to their own. Whenever I join a company that I've never worked with before, I go down the rabbit hole of watching their previous work and you make that my homework so that I got an idea if they've got a stylistic choice. Or do I need to be like per project? Is it a project that has already got a series behind it? And I'll go off and watch those so that I got an idea of the kind of expectations that may be on my shoulders. That sort of thing. I do a lot of research before I go into jobs. Even if I work with them before, I go back and watch their latest thing or the last thing I worked on with them so that I can like keep myself on the level of knowing. Yeah, I don't know. By the way, a zombie. We gotta do a good old-fashioned eyeball hanging out zombie, don't we? I just realized something. I got an idea. It's fine. That line I can work with. I got an idea, though. Yeah. I love the idea of climbing the corporate ladder, but getting that to that executive job is such sacrifice because they expect you to live for work and becoming that. I don't like it. I don't regret getting to where I am, but I could use a break. A 5-year break. I hope you're able to get some holiday time where you can actually rest and do whatever you want to do for a bit. I get that massively. I've worked really hard to try and get myself to where I'm at. Also, so I totally respect where you're coming from there. It's tough. It's really tough, the management of both. I feel like, I don't know about you, but like I feel like I'm getting to the point where I can kinda take my foot off the pedal just slightly to have some breathing space. A little bit. Just enough to not like let things slide, but also enough to actually live a little. Hi Sky, how you doing? What's up, what's down with you? Apologies for last time I was here. It's not my intention to push the envelope in what you are comfortable conversation with. Arrow, you're welcome to me. Oh, it's fine. As always, whenever something is not something I want to talk about, I just I don't want to talk about it. And I respect anybody in return who understands that, you know? So long as you're like, yeah, cool, whatevs. Maybe next time. That's groovy with me. Isn't it? All about their respect. Let's do a bit of this. How you doing, Sky? What's up, what's down with you? But don't worry about apologizing. Unless it was something really grievous. It's all good. It's all good. We're all mortal. We all can't be perfect at all times, you know? Or even know what's going on in someone's world. Innit? Sometimes some conversations are cool sometimes, and then other times they are also not so cool. It all depends on the day, innit? Sometimes... Like Ulrigol says, sometimes you want to talk about wombats. A lot. And then other times, you actually really don't want to talk about wombats because for whatever reason, they just hit you in the feels. You're like, no, can't do it. Can't talk about wombats today. It's too much. You just have to go, okay, no wombat today. I understand. And just respect it, innit? I so appreciate that. Yes, very true. It's just mortals being mortals, innit? Can't all be perf. Can't all be perf. Like right now, I'll give you a good one. Right now, my insides are shedding. And I can actually feel what feels almost like nails scraping against my organs. That's TMI. But because of that means I'm a little bit more agitated than normal because I'm just in a lot of pain. But I'm just kind of dealing with it by distracting myself with what Ulrigol's saying about wombats, that they can go 25 miles per hour. I had no idea that they were so fast. I knew about them doing square poos though, Lamp. I knew that one. I know they do that. So also kind of relate on that one. Like right now, I'm feeling a little bit more agitated. So there may be some topics today I just don't have the spoons for because I'm trying my best to distract myself. But also, who knows? Maybe tomorrow I'll feel a lot better and be in the better mood for such things. Jenkins! Hi, Nightmare! How you doing? What's up? What's down with you? I hope you're good. I have something to reveal. So someone was sneaky on Throne this week. Someone was very sneaky. And, something arrived pretty much immediately. So to the being who did this... Thank you very much, Lee. This is gonna go great towards my plans. So, you know, plastic bags can be dangerous. To avoid danger of suffocation, keep the plastic bag away from babies and children. No babies allowed. Sorry, but just you wait to see how that's gonna get activated. Because I have an idea. I have an idea, so thank you very much for that. You've basically made that idea come to life a lot quicker than what it would have been, so thank you. Here's another distraction. Apparently there's a farmer in Germany and he only has male rams, specifically gay male rams. He rescues them for being slaughtered and shears them. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, it's cute. That's really cute. Make sure they poos off in mid-run to increase their speed. Asking the real questions here about wombats. I'm curious. Do they? Being chill mode? Good. Can wombats poo cubes at 25 miles per hour? That is a question. Aura, you're going to have to look that up now for all of us. Honey proof, let's go. Got very spoiled on Throne. Very spoiled, so thank you. To whomever that was. It was anonymous, so I don't know who did it. But thank you, thank you. And there was another thing too, so also thank you for that thing when it does arrive. Use green screen when wearing that so you disappear. I mean, we'll see what's coming. I have ideas. And I'm very excited about activating them. Also, I just remembered Sunday. Sunday. We have got something a little bit different going on, don't we? I'm going to be doing a get ready with me on stream. I almost forgot. I don't know why I said it like that. I got to get ready with me on that Sunday. So for those who want to know my process of getting my makeup on my face and how I do my hair from wet to dry, Sunday I'm doing a get ready with me. Hopefully we'll have time to play some Legend of Zelda. But that is the current plans. So just letting you all know that that's incoming. So I'll be coming onto stream, hopefully completely makeup-less. Although saying that though, I can feel that I've got spots. I've had very clear skin recently and I've been very spoiled about it. I've been like, oh my god, finally, I don't really have spots as much. I had one last week, just one single sit. But like, I finally started to have clear skin. I can feel I've got some extra spots coming and I'm like, it's because I'm doing a get ready with me, isn't it? Because I'm gonna have nothing on my face. That's why I'm getting spotty. Great. So, prepare for bare skin. My wrinkles, my zits, my scars, and my freckles will all be out. And I will show you how I cover them. And also do my everyday eye look. My everyday eye look as well. I'm just gonna say this, y'all aren't ready in the slightest. I forgot to. Wait, what were we gonna say? Oh, well, what were we gonna say? Huh? I'm curious. Yes, how the Ooky produces such costumes. Yeah, I was thinking about doing some When It Flops with some of my t-shirts soon. Because I got a couple of t-shirts that I haven't modified yet. And I remembered last year I was talking about showing you guys how I modify them. So I haven't forgotten. In case anyone's wondering if I forgot, I haven't. It's been on the back of my head. I think we can mix those in on Saturdays and Sundays at some point because they don't take very long to do. Shout it all for getting the get ready with me. Yes, it's true. It's Doll's fault we're doing it. Gonna show you guys how I do me curls. I'm good. It's weekend. Slice my thumb. You did what? You sliced your thumb open on Monday afternoon after you got to work and got 2 stitches. What did you do, you sausage? Are you okay? Other than like stitches and stuff, are you okay? Are you alright? You groovy as one can be? Rex the dragon. There you go, Rex. There's your zombie. Ooh. Zombie. Let's reject those ones. Next one for French fries. A silly beefy. Like a bee flexing their biceps. Oh, beefy. Oh yeah, we'll do a muscle champ. That's what we're gonna do. 10 out of 10 with slice again. You do it again! You're crazy. You'll learn about to learn that under the makeup, Ooky's actually a 47-year-old truck driver named Dave. Yeah, and I get a 5 o'clock shadow. Maybe. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna have any mole hairs. So... what a conversation to have that happen, huh? Thank you, Mew. Thank you very much, you silly sausage. Thank you very much. What was that? It was you. Thank you, you goose. Thank you. That was a lot of thrown. You sorted me out rightfully. Thank you very much, you sausage. Thank you, thank you. What I was going to say is my mole. For those who don't know, or you've never noticed, I have a mole on my chin right by here. It sometimes grows out a nice ginger or black hair. sometimes two. So sometimes there's a ginger and a black hair that comes out of it. I pluck it because I don't want to have a long mole hair, to be honest with you. It's not quite my vibe. If I had a spit of it, I might pluck it on stream. I might let you guys be privy to that. A pluck of the mole. My potential beard. But we'll see. We'll see if there's a little one. Who gets a witch mole confirmed? Mate, I'm covered in moles and freckles. I'd be like drowned in an instant in those times. Apparently, wombats enjoy precision pooping to mark territory in exact places. So I don't know if they can do it while running, but I do have an image of a sniper wombat in my head now shooting poops. Sorry, the Pokemon music hit me directly hard. It's all good. New makeup with Miss Ooky was hiding her bushy beard. He was just out of costume today, wearing a fishing baseball cap. I mean, I've been wearing that to work at the moment. Kind of want a bucket hat with cat ears on it. Beefy. So a beefy bee. Beefy bee. Let's do it by here. I'm gonna have him stare down, everyone. Face on. I'm gonna give him a chin as well, I think. You didn't defrost bacon at home and was using the knife to try and get it between two pieces. See where this is going. Also, it didn't work because it's frozen and slipped and there goes blood everywhere. You are an absolute donut. An absolute donut. Did you learn your lesson? Did you learn your lesson? I hope you did. Makes me think of the time that I accidentally slipped and cut my hand with a butter knife. A butter knife. I've done that. That was a silly sausage moment. Let's give him like a proper Chad face. You know, chiseled. He's mewling. That's a lot of throne. That was a lot of throne. That was a lot of poos. Gosh, I wish I can change the throne noise to be little farts. Because it'd just be perfect. Insert Austin Powers. Mole! Mole, mole, mole. It's true, though. My mole does grow some beautiful hairs sometimes. Doesn't happen very often. But when it does have a nice little rogue one coming out, I take so much joy in plucking it. The word I would have used, unit. It's a car move, if I ever heard one. It is a moron. It's impressive Ooky, isn't it? I didn't think I could cut myself with a butter knife. Yeah, I can't remember what I was doing. No, I was opening something. I was trying to open something and I was like, oh, I'll use this. That was it. I was trying to open up a bottle of oil and they always have these little plastic caps that go in them and they go in and I can't pinch them because I don't really grow my nails long enough and my nails are not strong enough to pinch the plastic to pull it out, and I can't do it with my fingertips because dyspraxia. It just doesn't work that way for me. And usually I try to use the back end of a spoon, but all my spoons, they were not quite doing it right. So I took a butter knife and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try and use the edge of the butter knife. And I went down like this and I don't know what happened, but the bottle flung out of my hand. And then the butter knife obviously went like on like the webbing of my hand by there. If I remember rightly, it was on my webbing. It was a couple years ago. And I cut my hand with a butter knife, which I don't recommend. It does hurt. It's like having a paper cut, but a little bit worse. If I'm honest. It was horrid. Hey, Mr. B. Gosh, it's been a hot minute. What's up, down? Happy New Year to you. How you doing? I hope you're good. I'm gonna have to give this guy nip nops, aren't I? Here we go. Yeah, some nip nops for my hench bee. Hi, Kay. Wait, Ooky, I'm here. Hello. What's up, down? How you doing, Kay? Let's give him some excessive abs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. I'm gonna make this disgusting looking, by the way. 3, 4. This is his tummy button. It's not gonna be very accurate either. meant to go back and get stitches taken out next Thursday, but one already come out. Just take the other one if it doesn't fall out on its own. I think you should still go back just in case they need to like check it over. Make sure there's no sign of infection. You should still go back if you can, Nightmare. Just to be sure. I don't want to hear about you getting an infection in your hand because it's surprising how easy it do be. To get one, even if you don't think you have one, you know? It could be anything, like even from the slightest bit of redness. And nip-nops, gotta have nip-nops out, right? Not too bad. Finally got everything sorted with the house so I can chill and get back to normal. Hell yeah! Nice! Aww. How are we chilling this weekend, Mezaby? Give him some massive traps. One of my favorite things about people with giant biceps, by the way, is that they can't put their arms to their body anymore because their biceps are so big they have to walk with their arms out like a pigeon. It's one of my favorite observations when I'm people watching and I watch them go in and out of a gym or something. Like, oh, look at all those arms that can't go down. That's gonna be some beefy beat. I'm trying. I'm not very good at drawing muscles. But I definitely am trying right now. Ooh, that's a very small forearm. That's okay. You know, I'm gonna give him his, like, the normal bee hands, which are, like, skinny fingies. There's a bit of hair there. Whoa, look at them thighs. Not being able to walk through doorways, goals? Oh, I would hate that. I like being nimble enough to go through doorways and like feel like a super spy sometimes when they're closing and just be like, zoop. I want another bee. Then request another bee. There's space. There's only 2 more in my requests. And the requests are still open. Not too bad, but I got everything sorted with the house. So I can chill and get back to normal. Oh yeah, just blah, 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 blah. When your back controller's so big, you can't scratch your back. Yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? With the hands over the back and over the top of the shoulder and not being able to grab your fingers. There's a point when I think it's your shoulders or something like that where it gets so big you can't actually touch fingers anymore. It's not just a flexibility thing. It's like your muscles don't always allow it either because they could be a bit too hench. My daughter says she loves the bumblebee. Oh, yay! I hope I'm not scarring your little one with my bees. Now that I know there's someone looking. I'm glad they like my bees. There's so many bees. There we go. Excuse me. I just want to connect that thigh here. Lovely. And then I'm going to give them the normal little bee feet as well. There we are. Which was non-flexible anyway, so I can't go that far behind your back anyway. Fair do. A cactus bee. Nice shout. Let me do that. Peace. Hi, Ross. How you doing? What's down with you? Happy New Year. You're right. I hope you're good. I'm trying to think about how calves look. Hang on. I'm gonna have to do the thing, aren't I? What do calves look like when they're fully like... Oh, my calves are not quite so beefy. Aha! I sees it. Hang on, I'll show you. Show you the muscle I'm looking for. I'll show you. So I'm looking for that like line under there. I'm not sure if you can see it, but that muscle line, that's what I was looking for. I wasn't sure how it looked. Right around the back, like that. A calf line. Yeah, cool. Nice. Hides in fear of Ooky's calves. I just do a lot of walking, okay? The legendary joke for the bodybuilders all supposed between their shoulder blades. Oh, poor dudes. I actually know a couple of actual bodybuilders. I'm amazed by their dedication because could not be me. I like food. A bee dragon. Okie dokie. Thank you, Nightmare. Another bee dragon. I wonder where I'm going to put that one. Request another unknown error. That's because you've already requested one today. You only get one on a Friday, which means you have to turn up next week, and hopefully there'll be room for more bees. Oh, thighs. It's usually like a thigh thing by here. Oh, I just realized if someone's watching with a child, I should cover that. No. That'll do, I think. It's usually like a bit of muscle there. Yeah, like right under the thigh. To be or not to be, that's cheating! I'm resending that one back. Where is it? It's on the other page, is it? No, it hasn't come through yet. Oh, you used the chat one? No, reject that. I'm gonna have to reset that one. That's for chat, you sausage. Let me open it up. I have to like go in and manually reset it because you've literally used the only one that's allowed. Which means no one else will be able to request anything now. Sorry. Yeah, you better be. I don't even know if I can reset it. Does that do it? All claims. Change it to 2. Change it back down to 1. No, I can't reset it. Muse destroyed it. Well, unfortunately, thanks to Mew, no one in chat is able to request one. So if anyone in chat who is not subscribed, who's going to get their one request tonight, you can't request it because of Mew. So please point fingers and say shame at Mew. Because Mew's taken the one away by trying to cheat the system. I really wasn't expecting such a beefy one. Love the drawing. You said beefy with a bicep. So of course it's got to be a little bit beefy. Instead of request it and replace mine. No, they can't because they can't actually... Because it doesn't go in the request system, which means it's just going to get lost in chat. And the whole idea of doing it this way is so that I don't have to write things down because otherwise it's like, ugh, you know? Which is why I didn't, why I've set it up this way, because I didn't want to have to stop every 2 minutes to do writing requests down, especially when I've had the day that I've had. I haven't been able to write properly all day, you know? It's the last thing I want to do, is to have to, like, keep an eye on that. Oh, man, You'll have to blame you for that one. Which means chat will have to wait until next week to try a request. I'll see if I can do somewhat from one of you. I don't think you can. I think it's like a one and done scenario. I even tried to like up the amount of requests and then reset it back down to 2. Back down to 1. And no, it won't let me. Everyone! There's another set of adverts coming up very shortly. Very, very shortly. So prepare yourselves. I'm also going to go and quickly run to the loo. So if you need to go to the loo, excuse me. See, I do. I need to go to the loo. If anybody needs to go to the loo, go to the loo. Do a poo. Do something that's good for you. I myself am also going to go to the loo. For reasons, obviously. But take your meds, take your vitamins if you haven't done so today. Do whatever is good for you. Muscles, muscle. Hang on. Hang on, give me 2 seconds. You might be dead next week. Exactly. 2 seconds. I need my reference. Ugh. Right, how much I got? 1 minute 30. Right, sorry, excuse me while I use my camera for a second. Bicep. Okay, So it's a line from the armpit under. A little bit. A little bit shading up there. A little bit from the elbow. Same with that side, I guess. Yeah, okay, cool. That's what I needed. You need a bicep for reference? That's why I thought I'd pull out my own. It's not the beefiest bicep, but it'll do. Unfortunately, don't have the lats to match, though. Should I say I might beat it? Oh, there we go. I'm not having a beef man for reference lying around. I know. I should really call Weeb, but I don't know how we'd feel about being called up onto chat to model for me. And then forearm. Yeah, it's just a bit of chunk, really, isn't it? Adverts in 25 seconds, everybody. This will be your last set of adverts today, by the way. Last set of adverts. Already the last set. Crazy. Okay. I arrived just in time for the gun show. Hi, Drock. What's up with that with you? I hope you're well. I'm working on the guns. Working on them. I want them to be even beefier. I've told myself I have a goal, and that's to do at least 3 pull-ups by end of the year, unassisted. 3, at least 3 by end of the year. So, the work is hard already. I'm having to use 2 lots of resistant bands at the moment. But I'm able to do 10 with the resistant bands before I go, you know what? Nope. I get into a fight with Ooky. Please don't get in a fight with me. Can you do a pull-up yet? No, not yet. I can do them with resistant band. But I can do about 10 in a row until I'm like, I'm dying. I can't do them. And then I take it chill. And well, how are you? I just dropped in, by the way, my way to sleep. Oh, I hope you sleep well. Oh, adverts are about to happen. I'm going to turn up music. I'll be like 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Hello, I've returned. You can definitely do 3 in that time. I think I can definitely do 3 by end of the year if I keep up with what I'm doing. I've increased, well, I've started drinking my protein drinks in the morning again. So I'm having at least a little bit extra protein in my day than I would normally. That's good. I'm gonna try and coordinate my lunches to be a lot better for me. To try also ingest more protein and vegetables and stuff to try and build more muscle and strength, because at the moment my diet for work is horrid. It's like actually the worst. And I need to change that. But yeah, I need to keep trying to drink my protein every day. Been halfway thinking about taking creatine. Kind of thinking about it. I'm not quite there yet. About my thoughts on it. I know Weeb does, and a few of my other friends do creatine just to help give them that extra push. I'm also like, I'm not there yet. I'm not ready to do the creatines. But I try to do at least bare minimum every other day an assisted pull-up or minimum 5, just to try and get that muscle memory in. And hey, at least if it's 5, at least that's something. The other day I managed to do just over 10. That was good. And also mixed with pole, it should be hopefully on the way there. You know what they say to weeb? What do they say to weeb, Kay? What do they say? And what happens you? Just drop by on the way to see. Oh, yeah. I just read that. What's the hecking hard? They are. Pull-ups are really hard. Really, really hard. There's a lot of coordination in them. A lot. They're very tough. There we go. And then his little bee feet. Teeny tiny little bear feet. Bee feet. A raspberry. I'll give you a raspberry in a second, Druxbur. Hello, J-Rex. What's up with you? Happy Friday. I hope you're good. There we go. Little feeties. Nice. I like his tiny dumbbells in contrast to his size. It's good for the brain, I'm told, but I'm going to do pull-up progress. Great going for pull-up progress. The stabilization during pull-up is surprisingly core heavy. It is. It really is. It's all a bit heavy. So far, what I like to do is dead hangs and do the knee tuck thing. You know, where you tuck your knees up. I've been trying to make sure to do them where it's like each of my sides to try and work my lats out, you know, my sides out a bit more for pole to try and enhance that flexibility. But also knees up and trying to tilt back. Not all the way back into an invert, but just tilt back a little bit just to work on my grip strength a bit more. Saying that though, my hands are getting a bit calloused. Especially by there, that's a new one. We trying to get strong. Strong by TwitchCon 2027. Gonna impress everyone with being a buff muscle mommy. Actually, Weeb said that to me the other day. He was like, you know what? I think you've got the build. And I looked at him and went, build? And he's like, I think you could become a muscle mommy if you wanted. And I looked at him dead in the eye and went, yeah, but I like cake. So there's no chance in that one. The build, I know. Like I'm some sort of Dark Souls character. No, sorry. I like cake too much to go for that, to be honest. That requires a lot of dedication that I don't have. I just want to eat food and have a good time. You know, I'm going to make his body shiny. Screw it. Shiny muscle man bod. Can I get a shout for Ross, by the way? Ross is an absolutely glorious being. I've known Ross for bloody years. I've known Ross since I started going to university. Ross is an absolutely glorious being. He's wonderful. Go and check him out. Give him love. Give him head pats. Fellow Welshie gets up to a wide array of shenanigans in GTA roleplay. Go and check him out. I dare you. He's lovely. Proper lush. I'm trying to convince him to go to the next Twitch meetups. That's what I'm doing. By the way, there's our muscle bod B for French fries. Let me write down your name, French fries. I'm going to put you right on the inner thighs. Because I can. French fries. Right. Okay, that's a bit more of an awkward right. But you know what? Your name is in between the legs. There you go. You know, Ooky could be the chosen undead. It's true, I could be. I could be a charger. But instead of it just being one beefy arm, it's both. Hey, Kali, how you doing? What were you up to yesterday? I was lurking. You were like going through foods on a guessing website. What were you doing? I was lurking, but I had no idea what was going on. Ross eats hot dogs sideways. It's known. He likes to eat them like corn on the cob, around, including the bread. Just eats them and around. Now for good night, Ooky and all in chat. Bye, Jockspur. Rest well, kick the butt, chew the bubblegum. Funniest thing is that people want to be in beach shape. You know what else is in beach shape? A walrus. Thing is, it's that saying, right? Laces when people are like, oh, I want to be beach body ready. But to be beach body ready, you just need a body, right? Because then if you're going to the beach, you are ready body-wise to go to the beach. It isn't none of that. Nah. Body, you know? Body. Anyway, I forgot to do the raspberry. Give us 2 seconds. I hope you enjoyed your raspberry. Take a breath. I think I went a bit red there. I don't, Carly. Thank you. I was playing Scrandle. What is new food? Guess better rated food, where food's from. Oh, I like kept dipping in and out, and I was like, I have no idea what's going on here. I see. I see. Nice. Oh, well done. Guessing food. Because I remember at one point I looked over and it looked like you were looking at a paella. And then I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, you're looking at something that looked like it could be... Oh no, I don't even remember. I might be getting muddled with... Because I was watching a cooking show early in the day, so I might be getting muddled with other things. But I'm pretty sure there was a paella. It's all about fat shaming. Still in 2026, that's a thing? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Mew, it's not just fat shaming, it's body shaming. No matter what size you are, there's always someone out there to shame you, and it's vile. Absolutely vile. As I always say, shouldn't judge someone's body unless, like, they've actually asked you. If they've gone, what do you think of my body? And they want you to give, like, absolute, like, truth in of what you're thinking, then that's on you because you asked for it. But most of the time, no one's asked you. So keep your comments to yourself. You're not walking in their shoes. So why is it of a concern to you? The only other time I can imagine it's a concern to somebody is if you're a loved one and you're concerned about someone's health. Then maybe that's a time to bring it up if you're concerned about health-wise, you know? Because sometimes we need to be checked. Because we're not always the best people to take care of ourselves sometimes. And that's one of the things. And if our loved ones are like, hey, are you doing okay? Sometimes you need that little check-in, don't you? But ultimately, no one should care about what your body looks like apart from maybe yourself. And it drives me up the wall when people comment about other people's bodies in a negative way. Because it's like, it's none of your business. You're not walking in their shoes, so why does it matter to you? It doesn't matter. Go and just chill out a minute, innit? Anyway, I'm gonna put Queen over here for Mew. I'm gonna try and make her a long one, by the way. No power, but loads of rice dishes. Ah, because I saw one that had like rice with some sort of brothiness, and I think it had a shrimp or something in it. I was like, that looked like paella, but I wasn't sure if it was paella. And then I looked away, and then I looked back, and then you're looking at something else. I was like, I have not got a clue. And then your title didn't line up because you said something about being sterile. I was like, what? Hi, Nursia. What's done with you? Raspberry reminded you of your last week's Taco Tuesday. Tacos. Scrandal spray and people will eat any old poop. Oh no. Okay. A queen. So we should make her royalish looking. I'm gonna give her eyelids. Wow, we actually got one with eyelids. How about that? Well, we actually got a few with eyelids, but this one's got, like, on the eyeball eyelids. Whoa. A burger. Oh, I love a burger. Yes. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go a little bit exaggerated on proportions with this one, I think. Yeah, I think I am. Do bees have eyelids? You know what? I don't know. I know they got, like, lots of eyeballs that kind of form up into one vision. But I don't know about eyelids. I'm not too sure. That's one for Google. Or one of the science people on Discovery or Animal Planet. Do bees have eyelids? Please tell us more on Bee Week. Here we are. There's her crown. I'm going to give her a lengthy neck. She's obviously going to have a ruff, right? With her floofy. Floofy. Chest. Yeah. A slightly smaller waist. Heck yeah. No, they don't have eyelids. Oh. Oh, there we go then, everybody. They do not have eyelids. Today we learnt. You see, with your eyes open, says Google. Oh, what a horrible, tragic life that is. I think I might have accidentally done the wrong redeem earlier. Used the book. Oh, did you? Let me have a look. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Let me reject that for you so you get those points back. There you go. Ba-ba-dum-bum. There you are. Ooh. I can also reject that one for Damned because Dan was the one who requested bumblebees. So we can take that one away as well. Right. Let's give her a big old floofy butt. Wow, that is a floofy butt, isn't it? And obviously the little white tush. I want her arm to do a bit of this. And then she needs a little scepter, doesn't she? Gotta have a scepter if you're a queenie. You know what? I'm gonna make it the capital B. From Carlton's. I love it when my drawings can connect. So I'm gonna make it part of Carly's. Her scepter is the capital B. She looks majestic. I think so too. We need a nice good old ruffle, so let's try and make it look like a honeycomb. I'm not very good at honeycombs, but I'm gonna try. Even if it just gives the idea of a honeycomb without it being a honeycomb. That counts for something. There we go. And guess what? She's gonna be queenie. She's gotta have some nice thigh-high boots, right? I don't care what you say. Factual speaking, I've always thought queens should have thigh-high boots. At least over the knee. So she's gonna have thigh-high black latex boots in style of him. A little bit, you know? There we are. I look like this thing, do you? You look like a queen bee. Noted. Let's darken that up because I wanted to match the scepter in darkness. Latex bee, I guess. Well, my eyes are doing the blurry thing. Whoa! Whoa! I've been staring at teeny tiny pixels all day. My eyes are having a hard time focusing. My poor eyeballs. They've worked really hard today. Doo-doo-doo. Blurry is real. Give her the squidge. The squidge. Oh boy. Bee facts. Bees see UV and flowers attract them. We said UV markings. They do. When bees sometimes have sleeps in flowers too, where their butts stick out. It's one of my favorite things. Bee and bumblebee bums bring me so much joy. And then she needs a nice long cloak to also follow. You know what? I don't think in all of my life I've ever drawn shoes like this. They're almost like stickman shoes, and I'm kind of living for them. I usually like drawing people with giant boots on. But this do be something. I wonder if I can... Yeah, let's make them a bit more booty. Yeah. Boots to say, yes, queen too. She gonna be duck walking all over the stage. Yes, queen. You're gonna smash the day. Gonna win the crown. She does her reading, because reading is fundamental. She do what she gotta do. By the way, I'm pausing up redemptions for a bit. Just to make sure I can get through all these before the night is up. And if I have time at the end, maybe we'll do another speed roll. Hello, Chance. How you doing? What's always down with you? I hope you're good. I'm having a better week. So yes, queen. Also, chat, it's pretty late, so I gotta head out. Hope you have a nice rest of the stream. Bye, lamp. Rest up. Have a lovely weekend. If I don't catch you on the weekend, have a lovely one. If I do, I'll see you tomorrow. There we go. Let's give her a little bit of blushing. Oh, yeah. I feel like she needs a couple of beauty marks. Oh, boy. Then I'm gonna make her neck the black stripe. that she has almost what looks like a black corset on. She does not. It's not a corset at all. It's her waist. Because she's actually a nudist. Nudist queen bee. I'm fine just picking on people. I see. There was news this or last week. Non-stinging bees in Australia got legal rights. They're protected to the highest degree there. Are they? Interesting. To be fair, from what I've always learned about bees, is that they do try not to sting unless they are very provoked. Because they do tend to be a little bit more placid. But it's hard to tell if you're infuriating a bee or not, because they do be, They do be quite well, I don't know, I feel like everything vexes them a little bit. I've never had a bee sting. I have swiped with them. I've never been stung by a bee either. Or a wasp. I've never been stung. I've been munched on by a snail once, but never stung by a bee or a wasp. I just usually yeet myself out of the situation so that I'm out of their way. I do remember once, though, I had a bee land in my hair when I was a child. And one of my classmates' idea to get rid of it was to throw their backpack at my head. Wasn't even a friend, just some random person from another class who didn't like bees, and their answer to that was, what if I lob my bag full of books at your head to get rid of the bee? Lo and behold, it does get rid of bees, but it does give you a nasty headache. A very nasty headache. So that's an experience. There you are. Only been stung by wasps because I actually tapped its booty. Well, that was silly. I don't think I've ever been stung by a jellyfish either, now that I think about it. I think they have stingers, but like everything in Australia, all things want to kill you over there, and some things just can't. Well, to be fair, I'm gonna put this on you. Everything wants to kill you in most places. A lot of things can kill you in most places. Sometimes it's humans, but we're not gonna go into that because, ooh, that's not. I've never been stung by bees or wasps. I go out their way always, yeah. Do try best to get out of way. Well, I wasn't saying that, Mew. I just meant, like, people in general, not politics. But you are right. Ooky, the deer have never wanted to kill me. Well, I don't know. Have you ever been near one when it's rotting? Same with cows. Cows can do a murder. It's been known. But also, let's maybe get off the topic of murder. Because, life and stuff. I feel like there's more pleasant things to talk about. Like, what did everyone have for dinner today? Did anyone have a nice dinner? I had a Waggers because we've decided that he wanted to treat us today. So I had a Waggers for dinner. Which is nice. I do like a Waggers. So I had a teriyaki noodle bowl with some proteins in it. It was very, well, I say very good. It wasn't the best dish I've ever had from them. But I was bloody so hungry. It did the job I needed it to. So I ate it. Even though it wasn't the best. But it was okay. Nice drawing. Thank you, Wooty. I'm drawing a queen bee right now. Once I was down with you, Wooty. I hope you're good. Now, if I remember rightly, queen bees don't have wings, do they? Because their job is usually to lay. And, also... Oh, am I thinking about ants? I could be thinking about ants. Actually, no, I think they do fly. I was thinking about ants instead. Oops. So I should give it a little bit of wings. Cows can do a murder. They can do. They can. Oh, no, no one's... So one same murder I zoned out. Yeah, I had New Year's dinner with a customer today. Oh, New Year's dinner with a customer. Interesting. What was your New Year's dinner? I'm convinced deers act dumb, but they have secret society of genius deers that run around the world in the shadow. It's true. They take off their gloves and they have fingers. With opposable thumbs. I would not trust deer. They're up to something. You can just tell it by the way they roam. draw her some wings. A what? A queen bee. Yeah, posh pasta with truffles in it. Ooh, look at you, Posh. Ooh, how was the truffles? Were they nice? And who wanted a queen bee? It was Mew. Mew's mad house. There we go. There's your queen bee. Mark is complete. A cactus bee. Or K. Oh, I just realized my mouse is dying. I need to put that on charge tonight. Not dinner as of yet. What are you going to have for dinner? Do you know? Sky? I think I had today was McDonald's breakfast this morning. Nice, nice. I'm gonna put the cactus over here, I think. Cactus bee. And I'm gonna put it next to the panda. Yeah. Oh, I can't even see. Oh, yes, you can. Okay, that's good. Draw a royal bee, not the queen or king, but a royal bee. I would, but chat requests are being used up. I think they do, but don't they usually fly? No, I think they do have wings. I got muddled with another kind of critter, another invertebrate. Oh, you should have used thicker marker for lines. Are you backseating me drawing, Kay? Is that what you're doing there? You trying to backseat me drawing? I'm gonna do this. It's gonna look like a normal cactus, but it really isn't, because it's gonna have wings coming out of its back like this. That's amazing, queen bee. Thank you. Some sort of savory meat pastry thingy, and a steak and chocolate moulex. What's a moulex? I don't think I've ever heard of a moulex either before. I do this like that, and then there's its floofy butt, and then I go in with a smaller pen. Oh no, I don't know what we'll have for dinner yet. It's hours off. Fair enough. Fair. I already know what I'm having for tomorrow. Rice with some salmon with some chili oil. That's what we're gonna have for dinner tomorrow. I have a question, chat. It's gonna sound really stupid, but can you put pre-made toasty in the fridge to eat tomorrow? Is that a thing? Can you do that with like non-soggy ingredients? Can you make toast and put it in the fridge and have it the next day, so long as it's not soggy? As you can draw us a stick figure, I believe you can draw marvelous things, Wooty. I bet you could. I think queens always have wings because they can move the hive into new places. Actually, I think bees always keep their wings for life. Yeah, I think it was a me thing where I got muddled with ants. Like chocolate cake thingy, that's all liquid inside. Hey, French, I don't know. Real name English. That sounds nice. A gooey chocolate cakey thingy. Kind of want, not gonna lie. Chocolatey things. I've gotten stung by a bee. I was spending time in summer cottage. It got under my duvet and got scared, I think. So we were both scared. And then it stung me right in my forehead. Not the forehead! I had a massive lump on my forehead when I woke up. Cousins, aunts, and everyone laughed except me because it did not feel great. I bet that was horrid. I bet that felt like you had a headache. But like a lot of pressure right there. Oh. That's minging. My thoughts and energies to your past self. Might be queen ants, but yeah. I was totally getting muddled with ants. Yeah, you could, but why would you? Because I don't want to have to make a toasty in the morning. You would not advise it, but why not? That's right, but I think that toast would go chewy soggy overnight. What if you put in an air-tight container? Let's find out about the toast. It's just because I don't get a chance to eat breakfast in the morning when I go to work in the office because I wake up so early. My stomach's not quite ready for food. And I'm usually running around so much to make sure my bag is packed. The ferrets are taken care of. And then sorting myself out before I run out the door. I don't want to wake up an extra 10 or even 20 minutes earlier to make food for myself in the morning. And so my thinking was, if I could make a toasty the night before and pop it in an airtight container, like only like a cheese toasty or something that isn't going to get too soggy, something that's like can hold its shape like a sandwich, like a Subway sandwich, and pre-toast it, pop in a container, take it to work with me, and then eat it at work. Just buy cereal bars. No, I can't actually stand cereal bars. I've been trying to eat cereal bars, but they're so dry and they do nothing for me. Absolutely nothing. They do not fill any sort of like stomach hole in me. I just get more hungry when I eat them. They do nothing for me. They're just a pointless waste of sugar. To be honest with you, they do nothing. And I would say, oh, I'll have cereal, but I'm a bit funny about cereal at the moment. I'm having a hard time with it. So bees are really insects of aliens? Yeah, they're actually aliens. That's right. I'd love to pass on information, but I never to make you or anyone feel small. No. What's telling me? I said it out loud. Oh, I think it's ants. And I definitely am right. It's ants. I would actually keep better at room temperature, at least if you want a crispy. What? Overnight? So if I made it, say, 9 o'clock the night before, because I have to be in bed by 10 at the latest. Make it at, like, I don't know, 9:30 the night before, and then wait a whole 12 hours to eat it at room temperature. That just sounds like that's gonna not keep so well. Like, it'll lose a bit something. Buy protein bars? Yeah, no, protein bars are stupid money over here. Absolutely stupid money. To get, like, a single protein bar of, like, the grenades, if I remember right, are, like, £4 a bar. And they're, like, this big. I'd rather not, to be honest with you. I definitely would rather not. That's far too much money. I spend enough as is on my travel to work every week. If I can save some money, then I will. At least the idea we're thinking with toast is that at least it's cheap. It's cheaper than buying a bar, and the cereal bars are also not very cheap as well. It's overnight limited airflow as long as there's whatever in it, it's not perishable. Yeah, I was gonna say like no, nothing in it, just cheese. What things do you draw, Ooks? I draw lots of things. You can check out my Facebook. I like drawing people. Lots of wobbly people and creatures. I like drawing impossible houses.
WOOty23 just kept their antlers for 2 months. Queen of 244 WOOty.
Thank you, Wooty, for renewing your antlers of joy. Thank you very much, Lee. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. Thank you so much. What other things? Oh yeah, so I draw all sorts really. I like drawing critters mostly. There you go, Kay. There's your cactus bee. It's quite literally a cactus bee. I like drawing creatures. I like drawing wobbly houses. I like drawing people. I like drawing florals a lot. I like just drawing things that are a bit imperfect. I don't like drawing machinery or anything like that. I don't like drawing hyperrealism. I like drawing clothing, especially whimsical period pieces that don't make any sense. I like those. I'm gonna draw a dragon bee over here. Because I have a little gap by here and I feel like it needs to get filled in. Your style is incredible. Oh, thank you. Very thoughtful of you. Thank you very much for the compliment. I draw all sorts. You can see lots of my old artwork on my Facebook page. I gotta be honest with you though. I feel like this past year, I haven't been drawing as much. Although I've drawn a lot more for other people. And a lot of that has not gone online because a lot of those commissions were private commissions. Where I was specifically asked not to post that stuff. I feel like this past year, I haven't drawn. In fact, the last couple of years, I haven't drawn that much for myself. Outside of stream, you know? I draw a lot of things for stream. So this year, one of my resolutions, or my goals, let's say, is to draw and create more things for myself. That is just for me, you know? Just to make something. So that's my hope this year, to create a bit more. Hello, hope you're doing good today. I'm doing good. How you doing, sweet bubble pie? Welcome on in. I hope you're having a lovely day. This is going to be a really cursed drawing, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. I already know it's going to be cursed, just looking at the proportions. Is drawing part of your job or something? No, it's not actually part of my job at all. I do commissions for fun. I used to do commissions to help me be able to pay for things when I was younger, which I gotta be honest with you, I'm amazed I even got commissions back then when I look back at my artwork, because it's not great. But back then I did commissions as a side job, you know, like a part-time job. But now I do commissions for fun. So like if somebody wanted some artwork, they could come to me for some art. But not my day job. It's more of a like a now and again side gig, as and when somebody wants some artwork from me. Which I've drawn quite a bit of merch last year for people for their Twitches, which was really fun. Really fun. But no, it's not a job. I draw for fun mostly. And I try to keep it that way because I spent many years where the fun got absorbed out of drawing because I was just drawing for other people so much. Like, although it was still fun, I had quite a few like back-to-back bad clients that were very hyper perfectionist about stuff in a way that my artwork is not that. I'm a very wobbly artist. I never ever say I draw perfection. I draw imperfection. And I had back-to-back clients that would be like, can you move that eyeball 3 millipixels to the left and then also that pupil 3 millimeters to the right while also widening it about 5 centimeters upwards, and also can that nostril be rotated by 25 degrees? And it was like that level of requests. And I had quite a few back-to-back clients like that, and that just absolutely took my enjoyment out of artwork a bit, because it's like, I don't mind people having requests and changes at all, but when it gets to that level of stuff, it's like, oh my god. Especially with how I used to draw. Some of my artwork in the early days was drawn with a mouse. I didn't have a graphics tablet, couldn't afford one, so I drew everything with a mouse. So you can imagine how difficult that was to basically have everything drawn, present them the final drawing after they've okayed the line work. Oh, they've okayed the sketch, they've okayed the line work, they've okayed the pattern work, and then they've okayed all the swatches, they've okayed the colors before I compressed the file to make my file small because I didn't have a very large PC at the time. Then I would do all my pattern work, and also the background. I'd be like, here's the final image. And then they'd be like, oh, can you change XYZ? It's like, what? I cannot do all those changes. I can do minuscule changes, but I can't do that many changes. And that was a good couple years ago. It was really, yeah, it was quite annoying. I would charge them extra. Well, I did eventually have to start charging extra because it was basically like drawing a brand new drawing, which then I would get cussed out on. When I'm like, well, if you're going to keep asking for lots of changes, you are taking time away from me doing other people's commissions. So you're basically asking for a whole new drawing, so you're going to be starting to get charged for every change. And, yeah. I was definitely not built for drama back then, because I was still a very new, fresh on the scene kind of person. I wasn't well versed in social etiquette because autistic. I struggle with conversations back then. So I wasn't very good at conversing when things got really hard. Really, really hard. I was like, oh, I'm going to charge you like, I wasn't even charging like an excessive amount of money. I was like charging 20 quid for a full drawing with a mouse. That would take me 2 full days to draw. Because I got myself really, really fast at drawing. Sometimes things could take me a week if it was something really complicated, but most of the time it was like anthropomorphic art, so it would take me 2 days because I got really okay with how I drew things and how to do it fast and stuff. I would only charge like 20 quid, 30 quid at most. And so I'd be like, oh, if you're gonna want that change, it's gonna be like £5 more. And oh, I would get cussed out for wanting 5 quid more. How dare you? This is a scam. Is it though? Is it? I don't think so. I think you are being more of a scam artist than me, if I'm honest. Had 100 quid's work not paid or collected before Christmas. Really, chappy. Blinking heck. This is why I always, unless it's someone I trust implicitly, like a returning customer who I've had good experiences with, I always take down a non-refundable deposit. Unless it's something to do with me in being unable to finish off the drawing for whatever reason, whether I was sick or something cropped up in my life that meant I can't do what I said I was going to do. That money ain't going back. If you're not going to pay me the rest, at least I got something for my time. Because my time is precious at the moment. Hey, get 1 redraw. After that, it's a new commission. Fun Black, I wish it's as easy as that sometimes, though. Sometimes you don't realize how fussy someone's going to be until you're already 2 lots of changes deep and you're like, oh no, I see what kind of thing you're doing here. So I put it in my FAQs now. In terms of service is that you get this many changes at these stages. And if it goes to past that, you might incur costs because I don't have a lot of time in my life right now. I do this for fun. And I could be doing other things. And if you're going to make my life hell, then you can at least pay for me to eat. Which so far, having that in my terms of service has decreased massively ever since of having pain in the booty people commissioning me. The ones that get to me, though, most of all, is when you do artwork for a friend and they go, oh, could you, like, just change this one thing? And you're like, okay, I'll change this one thing. And then they become those clients that want lots of changes. So you're like, you all realize I drew this for fun, for you, because you are my muse. And this is not a commission. You are now making demands on a gift I've given you for stuff. And now you're asking quite a lot of demands about this when what I gave you was a finished drawing. Okay, sure. A mouse? Yeah, I used to draw with a mouse. Oh gosh, I took the back end of that pen off. Ooh, I didn't know that was a thing. Ooh. Let's fix that. Oopsie daisy. But yeah, I used to draw with a mouse. So you can see in my earlier work, there's like no pressure lines because I just did it all with a mouse. Again, I don't think my early work is that great, but it's the starting blocks to how I draw now. So I kind of look back at that time with a lot of love in my heart. By the way, Nightmare, there's your bee dragon. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, I felt uncomfortable asking you for mine chases, but I feel like I was saying customer. You are fine, you. The things you were asking for were nothing. I've had some nightmare experiences that just made me go, you know what? I'm never going to do a commission ever again. Which, that sucks. By the way, Beelzebub for Ulragol. I'm going to put them right in the middle here, I think. Beelzebub. Don't most artists do a limited number of changes per commission? Not always. It depends. In my experience, it's usually artists that... Hang on, everybody. I'll be right with you. I'm just responding to a question before I forget it. But welcome on in, Raiders. Give me 2 seconds. So usually, Oragol, to answer that, the reason that some artists don't do the number of changes is because they're either fresh on the scene and haven't had an experience with customers that much to know that is a thing to do to decrease the number of bum holes and how they may take advantage of you. You know? So although yes, but also it's down to an experience. Because I'm speaking from my own experience where I didn't have that because I didn't know that was a thing to do. I was like, I have to do what the customer wants, right? Customer's always right. And I want to make people happy, but ultimately you eventually learn, oh, I have to add this so that I don't get taken advantage of, you know? That's one of those things. It's one of those things. Welcome on in, Raiders! What's up, what's down? How you doing, Tiny Katie? What are you up to? You were doing an art fart. What were you art farting? Tell me everything. Let's just come on the raid. I'm Ooky! Hello, greetings. What's up, what's down? I hope you're all good. Welcome to my bookers. It's my doodle book where those who subscribe can put in a request so that I can have a memory book to look back on. It's essentially like having a memory book that I want to look back on one day when I'm an old lady and go, man, look at all those people who believed on me, on Twitch and stuff. And that's essentially what this book is. But welcome on in, everybody. I'm going to quickly play you something so that you guys get an idea of the vibes here. Walk through the Ooky doo. Yeah, that's the vibe. That's the vibe. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope you're all good out there. I really do. What was our thoughts today? Thank you for following. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Lee. I hope I do you just in taking care of all those who remain in my streamer theater. And I hope you're all sitting comfortably upon the red velvet seats. I was making some Minecraft skins. And shut the front door. You do Minecraft skins? I had to rate because I saw bees. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for popping in. Welcome to my bees. We got a zombie over here. We got a beefy, as in beef in muscle. We have a bee on top of a train. We have a dragon bee, a bee with hay fever, a capital bee. Here's lots of boobies. That's a boobie because it's a sheet ghost. And then we have another boobie over here who has a bra as a hat. Yes, that is a D20 bee as well. Welcome on in. If you need to like raid and run and take care of yourself, you do what you gotta do. You do what you gotta do. But if you're up for a natter, Minecraft skins? How long have you been doing that for? If you don't mind me asking. I'm being nosy. I can't help myself. Just before you raided in, I was reading some questions because I was talking about when I used to do commissions long ago. And Oregal asked me a question about most artists only do a limited number of changes, as in when someone commissions you, they only got a limited amount of changes before you start charging. And usually it's down to inexperience not having that be a thing. But I highly recommend, if you are someone who's looking to get into commissions, put that in your description or your terms of service that after say like 2 or 3 changes or whatever you feel comfortable with in your stages, things are going to have to start costing because it's taking time away from you doing artwork for other people. Everyone, please go and check out Tiny Katie. Give them love, give them head pats. They were doing Minecraft skins. I know you love skin. Go and check them out. Give them love, give them head pats. Do it. Do it. Check out another art farts. Do it. Pass the love on to another being. Do it, or I'll do a poo in your shoe or something. I will. You know I will. I don't joke. That's what I'm charging for my pieces now. Good. I remember when you didn't ask for anything for my emote, but I overpaid anyway. Yeah, you did, you sausage. I'm working into Stage's business plan. Fun Black, I highly recommend it. For me, I have at least 3 distinct, or at least 2 minimum, but usually it's 3 stages I send artwork over to people when they commission me, and that is the sketching stage. So when I'm happy with a sketch, I'll send over a sketch and be like, this is what I'm thinking. Usually there'll be like an idea of color palette. So I'll do maybe like one with a very rough swatch of the kind of colors I'm thinking to go alongside the sketch. And it's like a really rough sketch. I don't go fully into it. I just go as quick and as light as I can to get an idea ASAP. And then that's usually when changes are made, whether it's in terms of color, shapes, have I gone completely off the wall? Is it not correct whatsoever? That's usually the point that I say to anybody, like, that's a good time to start changing things, because once things start getting lined, that's when things get a little bit stricter in changes. The next stage I will then send over once the sketch stage is approved. I then start working on the line work. This is when I say when the lines are in, this is when minimal changes are happening. And I mean, not massive redraws of the entire thing, because you've okayed the sketch. This is what you're getting now. Minimal changes to me are things like moving arms around if the arm is not quite in the right position, for example, or doing the face slightly differently if I haven't quite caught someone's face or something like that, you know? Those sort of changes, not a whole massive redraw, because if it's a whole massive redraw, then I may charge a little bit, not much, but a little bit, because it's a redraw after we've already okayed the sketch. And with that line work will also come swatches, a bit more of an idea of what I'm thinking, maybe some extra pattern work, because I do a lot of intricate patterns in my artwork that are all hand drawn, so I'll give an idea of maybe some of the sort of patterns, a little bit of an idea of the background, just to start mapping things out. Once that's all approved, then I'm on with the color stage and finishing it off. And at that point, You can't ask for any changes unless it's a slight color change where it's like, oh, their hair's a bit too blue. Can you make it more green? Then that's allowed. Otherwise, I'm not doing any major line work changes once it's all colored in. Subtle color changes, sure. But I'm not doing anything else. But that's because I don't do artwork for work anymore, so I'm a little bit less flexible than I used to be. A lot less flexible. I used to be like, yes, sir, whatever you ask, sir. Not anymore. I'm too busy. Have you got a maybe? I do not, Spiky. I do not, but requests are closed right now because we're coming up to the end of the night. Looking forward to Beelzebub, not gonna lie, but I'm trying. I'm trying to do a good Beelzebub. We'll see. How it turns out. Thank you, Steve, for doing the shout out for me. Boobies, let's go. Hell yeah. Technically, I've done MC skins for years, but only started doing them seriously past year. Most of my honors come from crochet, looking at how to commission for that. Ooh, no way! Doing crochet! Ooh! You should do it. You should do it. The only thing I'll say about crochet, if you're not already aware, you can't advertise them as toys. You gotta advertise them as... at least if you're in the UK, can't speak for anywhere else on the planet. You gotta just note that they are display items, not toys. Because if you call them toys, they have to go through a regiment of testing to make sure that they are child safe. And that includes like fire, like burning things to see how fast it burns. And it has to be within a specific setting, like burn time, to be regarded as safe enough to be around children. If you're going down the toy route, or if you're going down the garment route, then that's a bit different. But yeah, I've seen those tests and not doing that. Yeah. Just so I let you know, because I got there have been people in my life where they've gone, I'm gonna do this, and like, just so you're aware, this is a thing and you need to know this, because I don't want to discourage, but it's something to be aware of, because I don't want someone to get in trouble down the line, you know, because I would hate to see that happen to somebody. I do love skin. It works wonderfully to bind books too. Oh my. Oh my. Binding books with skin. Can you change this? Can you change that? Can you make it bigger and add more color? Yeah, you're gonna have to pay a couple of quid for that, Kay. That's a lot of work. Yeah, but I still, you know, I think this is the thing that an artist, especially when you become a freelance artist and you're just starting out, that can be easily forgotten, is you are the boss. You are the boss. Client, yes. They can have a lot of say, and it's up to you how much they impact on things, you know? You can at any point go, this is what I've done. I've done my end of the work, so long as you know you've provided the service that you've put out into the world and that you are sure you've done that to your best ability, then you've done your bit. And also, if a client is being difficult, you can just say no. You can say, you know what, I'm done. Find another artist. They are not worth a headache. You know? There may be another artist who is able to deal with them. But you can say no. You can be like, you know what? You're not my vibe. You're not my vibe. You're being a bumhole. Toodle pip. And you're well within your right to do that. Obviously, refunds and all that, blah, blah. Unless you have, like, non-refundable deposits. But even so, I would personally refund if it's someone being difficult. I'd just be like, you know what? Here's your money. Go and find someone else. Because I would rather sit on the sofa and eat popcorn. Sorry. Oh, scary, but not too scary. Bookends and puppies. Spiky. Sure. Just pay my rent. I see this test. Yeah. Put down flamethrower. It's true, though. It's something not a lot of people realize. That's good to know, yeah. If you're making something that's regarded as a toy, you have to go through a lot of product testing to make sure it's safe. It's just like if you're going to make cosmetics, right? You've got to go through product testing to make sure it's safe on skin. Well, they're saying that not a lot of people do that, but it's a thing. It's like this. 1, 2, continue. And then he sits cross-legged a little bit, if I remember rightly. But he also has hoofs. There's his little knees. His little knees. At that point, I wondered if the client was paying for all the edits. How long do you put up with that? Until I can't be bothered anymore. If the price is right, then you just go, okay, whatever. But if it gets to a point of being annoying, you're like, you know what? This is not worth any money in my life. You know what I mean? If it's becoming that much of a drain on your soul, is it worth it? I'd argue not, because eventually you're bound to find someone who will adore your work for what it is, you know? And would much rather do that than do that, you know what I mean? That made no sense. I totally screwed up that sentence, but I think you know what I mean. With as vague as that might come out. That's why I get to do, get the image. I do it when I'm finished and that's it. Fair enough. You're so nice. I mean, I try. But I'm also not. Hi, Red. How you doing? What's down with you? I hope you're good. To be fair, it's been a couple of years since I've had to turn away somebody for being a bumhole. I think it's because those who commission me now are aware how limited of time I've got in my life, because I'm quite a busy person, and I don't hide that. I am a very busy person. So I like to think that the reason why I haven't had a lot of difficult clients in the last few years is because everybody knows me. So they know that I'm already stressed out my eyeballs. And that they know that whatever I'm gonna do is the best I possibly can do for them, because they know I'll literally like tread a fiery desert to make sure that I do something that's gonna make them smile. But I haven't had a difficult client in a very long time. Especially since I've reopened commissions, because there was a point where I closed commissions because I was done. I was like, I'm done doing this. Absolutely done. I can't keep doing this to myself. It's miserable. I have a day job now. There's no point. And then I kind of got lured back into it. And ever since I reopened, it's been great. I've had wonderful people every single time. I've gotten the joy that I used to get again. So that's nice. I'm back to Turkey on Sunday to get new teeth. Ooh, new teeps. Ooh, what kind of teeth are we going for? Are we gonna make them gold? My little crochet bees in testing. Burning them, be like, how do you burn? Are you child safe or what, bruv? And the bees are like, oh, I'm not, or I am. I'm child safe. Look how slow I burn. To be fair, that's gotta be a really demented part to be like, right, time to burn my bit of art for the world. My sacrifice. Love these bees and fives so much. Would love to stay longer, but gotta go and grab a cup and chill post stream. You do what you gotta do. I hope I get to catch one of your streams. I want to see your crochets. Do you have, before you run off, do you have to do a crochet on stream? I'd love to snoop in. I don't know, turkeys had teeth. They do. Okay. This was for Oregon, wasn't it? It was. Okay. Right end. Everyone, we gotta wrap up for the day. I know. It feels like we just started. Tonight's gone really fast. But we done a lot tonight. Look how much more full the page is. Reject that one. Get your toe back. Nice. Right, let's pause up all of those. Brilliant. I thought you had a cat on your lap, but it's your leg. Yeah, it's my leg. Sorry to disappoint. I don't have a cat. It's quality and flat second bite again. I may ask for fangs though. Do it. You finished working. I'm laying down with the keys, eyes closed, and just listening to you talk really lifts my spirits. I'm so grateful to have met you on Weave this year. Sorry to get sappy. Oh, you don't make me cry. You're far too sweet. No, I'm really glad we got to meet this year. You are an absolute legend. Whenever Weave and I talk about the Netherlands, you crop up every single time because you made us smile so much. And I hope you know that. I'm gutted I can't go to TwitchCon EU this year to like meet you again, but I'm sure we'll run into each other one day again. I'm sure of it. You do a crochet stream and try and do it at least once a month. Okay, good, brilliant. I forgot I haven't actually followed you yet. I forgot I actually got the control. Let me do that. I want to see these magics. I do. Did you go Zoom again? It has. Right, and everybody, where did we go today? We have a queen bee. We have also drawn a bee with hay fever for Sasway last week. We have a bee dragon. We have a booby. We have a bee cactus. We also have a bumblebee tuna. We have a bride of bee. We also have beefy, as in a cow. We also have another beefy in terms of muscle. We have a zombie. And then we also have Beelzebub. And that's what we managed to do tonight. Let me snooze those adverts. And there we go. Are we doing... No, we're not doing adverts because we're going to be wrapping up. But the page, I think next week, we're going to fill up page 1 and 2. I think next week, this entire page is going to be full. And that's going to be choosing a new theme. Page 3 and 4. Can you believe it? 2 streams in and we're already finished off one of the pages. I say one. It's more than that, isn't it? The theme so far that we can possibly choose from, though, is geometric or faceted designs. Things that are goopy, out of this world. Theatre, including purple witches, eldritch entities, toilet, objects with jobs. I'll leave them open for the weekend, the theme requests. If anyone's got any themes that they would like to request, you're most welcome to pop them in whenever I'm live. But we'll soon choose a new theme. I'm doing good. Just had to stop in and say hi really quick before you end stream. Even though somebody in my house has been watching the entire stream and never let me know. Oh, yeah, it wasn't me. Thank you to the being who was lurking. And with that, everybody, that's another page done. Another day. Okay. Who are we gonna pass love on to today? I don't know. Oh, maybe I do. Scrolly, 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 scrolly. Ooh. Ooh. I know where I'll take you guys. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I know someone will appreciate all of your company. That was also first theme. It was! I wasn't really sure where we're going to go with bees. But bees was such a shout. Like an absolute shout. Hang on a second. Is this being going to be live for a bit longer? I'm going to take you here. It's someone we haven't raided before. I don't know how much longer they're going to be live. I'm going to keep an eye on them. But we're going to go over there because they're lovely. Good night, all. Let's raid. We're going to raid! We are. Thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight. If you want to join the Discord, there's a Discord in chat. Share your art, share your thoughts. Do whatever you want to do, apart from being a troll. Obviously, there's limits. Read the rules. But, like, join us if you dare. Twitter.com, worst things and stuff going live pose. Bluesky, photo dump. Whenever I get a chance to, I'm going to post pictures from that book ASAP over the weekend. YouTube, YouTube channels. We have missooky, which is my VOD channel. So this VOD will be live on Monday. And hopefully I'm going to start a new offline playthrough after my deadline. So when this deadline's out the way on Friday, we'll start a new offline playthrough just for YouTube. And then there is also Just Ooky, which is my variety channel, which I have ideas of where I want to go with that one this year. So keep your eyes peeled. Then we have Instagram. It's where I blog. It's where I post selfies when I don't look like a hideous, sweaty lady. But you're most welcome to join me over there too. I'll ignore the other two unless you're feeling particularly generous, which already there's been far too much generosity. Thank you again, Mew. We're going to go and raid a glorious being called Daddy Wisdom. Daddy Wisdom is a lovely soul. Really lovely soul. He's really funny. I checked him out like last week or something, and he was doing house bingo, looking at really wealthy houses, like wealthy people's houses, and rating them. And it was a ghastly house. Absolutely ghastly. Today, he's doing his first ever 18+ stream, and he's doing an Ask Me Anything. Let's go and ask him some things. Let's do it. Let's go and rate Daddy Wisdom. He's lovely. He's got a lovely living room. Very lovely living room. There's a link in chat because the raid doesn't take you. And with that, everybody, I'll be live again tomorrow in 12 hours time. We're going to be playing more Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask on the GameCube. We're going to be playing more of it. I don't know what the hell we're going to do. We got a goal. We got another place we got to go and conquer. But we'll deal with that when tomorrow hits. Yeah. So, good night, everybody. If I never meet you again, may your onwards journey be glorious. If I do see you again, rest well. Till I see you again. Stay wonderful. Punch you all later. Thank you so much for your attention tonight, everybody. And let me scream in your ear holes and fill you with bees. I appreciate all of you. As always, if you want to see when I go live again, please follow Otherwise, bye Inverto, bye Kay, bye Urgo, bye Wooty23, bye Redneck Gamer, bye Whipmox, bye JREX1995, bye Spikey, bye Odd Chappy, bye Mew Mad House, bye 3D Lasers. Bye everybody. I'll see you guys in 12 hours time. No star power.